Welcome to another NHL game play-by-play commentary with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Coach Francis directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on the Wednesday night, January 11, 2023. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Tonight, we are at the Scotiabank in Toronto because the Maple Leaf host the Nashville Predator. Predator are won the last 4 games, and they're looking very great with the performance of the goaltender Zaros and the defenseman Ozzy. And, of course, the forward, number 9, Philip Forsberg, a really great last 10 game with the Nashville. Unfortunately, for the Toronto Maple Leaf, they're going to missing their captain, not the captain, but the number 34, Austin Matthews, is on the day-to-day right now with an injury. They're missing already the defenseman, DJ Brody. For them tonight in NHL, we have only 4 games, and already one in act right now is on. The Flyers take the lead 1-0 over the Washington Capitals tonight in Philadelphia. 2 more games after that. The Edmonton Oilers visit the Anaheim Ducks, and then a little bit later, the Kings host, of course, the team of the San Jose Sharks. I apologize for that one over there. And we have a few people knock the door. We will come, everybody. Thanks for being with us. The first thing we ask you, please, every time you show up here, you knock the door, you click on the likes. That'd be awesome. But what about Mr. Denis Rodriguez back in the house tonight, Denis? No Matthews tonight. For some reason, is not there. Matthews is out for tonight. And that's what happening about this. For some reason, the scoreboard does not work tonight. We have to figure out this with the guy. And then we have Luciano Graziano is in the house. Welcome back, Luciano. Thanks for the Hockey Nation Live Show. Our friend from Ottawa back in the house, Vinny. Welcome back. Chicago Bears, directly from downtown Illinois. Number 1 fans of the Bear and the Blackhawks. Welcome back and thanks with us. RJ Calabro, back with all the update. Thanks so much, RJ, for the update. The number goal from Scott Lawton. Yeah, absolutely right about this one over there. The Real Deal, our friend Real Deal, back in the house. Big fan of the Buffalo Sabres. Tonight, the Buffalo Sabres, the American Hockey League, the Rochester American host the Laval Rocket tonight, or something with RJ and maybe Rick is going to give us some update. Rick Bengal, of course, from Halifax is going to give us some update. Carmen Cardinals directly from USA and directly from the state of Missouri and directly from downtown St. Louis Blues. Carmen Cardinal is in the house. Welcome back. Notre ami Gary Cournoyer, the Roadrunner. We call him the Roadrunner. You remember Yvan Cournoyer? And Gary Cournoyer remind me him by his last name. Good evening, Coach. Good evening, Gary. Thanks for with the Hockey Nation Live Show. The last 4 games, the Nashville Predator are 4-0-0, score an average of 4.25 goals per game. They gave away only 2 goals per game, and the power play is at 21.4. And the guys, the PK is a 98.8. That team is flying right now. The cross-check de Ben a laissé des traces. Denis Rodriguez said. RJ Calabro, thanks so much for the 10. And Mr. Ross Stubbington from Ontario, number 1 fans of course, the Boston Bruins is in the house. Thanks so much, Ross, to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Et notre ami de l'Ange Gardien knock the door après une très belle journée au travail. Il a travaillé fort. Il a pris son bon repas. Healthy meal. I don't know. It's fast food meal. We'll see. Interesting. But our friend, Luc La Fortune, is in the house for l'Ange Gardien. Welcome back. And maybe he is shovel the snow. Who knows? Luc is always be here with us. Don't forget, Matt Murray is going to be doing the pipe for the Toronto Maple Leaf. It's Zaros for the Nashville Predator. We are about 5 minutes before the beginning of this game between the Nashville and the Toronto Maple Leaf. And welcome back, Luc Lafortune, notre ami Lucky. Welcome back, Luc. We already did the round around the nap here. Yep, like we said, Luc, yep, he's ready to rock and roll. Let me check something here because I have we don't have the scoreboard, so I'm going to check with the league what's going on here about the scoreboard. Scoreboard. Let me check. I'm trying to figure out the scoreboard, so I'm trying to work on it. So give me a couple of minutes if you don't mind. That'd be great. We'll see what we have here. About that one over there. Matthew. Nothing here. Jose. Over there. Shaman. Video. Sometimes we have to look for something. I just try to get, if I can get something about this scoreboard. And I need to look about the guy emailed me about this. Can I figure out? It's happened sometime, right? There you go. Scott Match, yeah. There you go. Hold on. I found him. I'm going to email him. Here we go. Here we go. It's over. We have a few people in that. There you go. RJ Calabro 1-0. American Organ. Wow, 16-2 shot. RJ is 1-0 for American. Maybe 40% on the way out. Ouch. A lot of snow in the house. And the flag 1-0 for 15. William McClary is in the house. Welcome aboard, William. Wow, a lot of snow's coming, William McClary. It's a really strange week here in Thailand. No sun in the morning. It's cloudy. The sun pop up a couple of times during afternoon, but not much. The last since Saturday is the first week this winter. This winter since like December 1st. This weather is usually it rain a lot between August and November here. Almost every day. Little bit that this weather here is a little bit like a Florida, and I just love the evening. The evening I finish to work about 7 o'clock, and then I walk at the night market. I'm hanging there for 90 minutes, and I get my food and I watch people, and just the weather is perfectly great. And I pick up my food, and then I stop prepare for my day the next day. So I come back home and I eat my food on my balcony, and just the night. It's my freedom. There's the best time of my day, guy, is a sunset the night, and then after that, it's just great. I just have to do another video the night. It cut my night a little bit, but it is what it is. We're not going to complain about that. It's just the weather is really good here, and yeah. It is what it is right now. Maybe not perfect everything, but we're not going to complain. Eh? That's not going to be that boy over there. John Mickelson in the house. Welcome back, John. We're still waiting for the park drop, guys. I'm still making a drill to my driveway so he can help me, William. Matt Bowl back in the house. Welcome back, Matt Bowl. I took Toronto tonight by the score 4-2 or 4-3, Matt. I think 4-3. Murray versus Zaro. Zaro is 15, 10, and 5, 2.67, 0.92 and 1. And then Murray 10, 4, and 2, 2.57, a point save percentage of 916. That's what we got so far. It's going to match up between both goaltender tonight. Zaro is looking great since the last 11 game. One of the top best goaltender. We know he faced to 67 shots last week. He saved 64 to 67, and they got the W. I think without Matthews, Manor needs to step up, and that will be interesting what is going to do. The Toronto Maple Leafs, the captain, Tavares, is another asset. They called up tonight Bobby McCann. Bobby McCann, at 26 years old, undrafted in NHL. Is going to play with the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight as a center, and it will be his first game in NHL, so we wish him the good luck. Real Delison, Danny, welcome back. Our friend Danny, the captain, the moderator, we welcome you, my friend. Nalana is the center, Danny Rodriguez said. Thanks so much for information. Will be the Tavares is on the ice with Marner, I believe. No, not now. Yeah, Marner. Nashville attacking all the way back on offensive zone. Should the puck miss the net barely at the right side of Murray. Recovery to blind. Fire puck by El Home. Should the puck in pocket in front of the buck. Bouncing from the net. Recovery by Tavares, I believe, and Rally. Rally passes the puck to Tavares. Back to Marner. Marner to Tavares with the back door. Recovery in the corner by the Toronto Maple Leafs. The puck go back on the blind. So should the puck at the left side of the Zaros. Intercept the puck right away by Nashville. Try puck bouncing puck outside the zone. It's going to be intercepted back in the defensive zone by the defenseman of Toronto Maple Leafs. They go DD. Set up by Rally in front of the net of the Matt Murray. Go back now, don't pin the puck. McDonough recovery about. McDonough missed a couple of games for the Nashville, maybe a couple of weeks, by the way. And now the Toronto is going to regroup 4-2, maybe 4-2 to select like a winner. There you go, Mad. That's what I'm thinking. Gary, cannot wait to see Ireland play with a big club. He's impressed me last year. I like his play. Great. He's a great player on the sorry about that. Look like I'm moving my I don't know what happened here. He's a great player on the never saw the clock, by the way. He's a great player on the power play. Jesus. Try to do three things at the same time, talking and fix my screen about that, Gary. I watched it play on the Sunday in Toronto. It was the most impressive rocket, William McClure said. Great to hear that. Go back, Beninette, set up another save by Zarosa, another shot for the Toronto Maple Leafs at the beginning of this game. 3 shots already, 4 shots on the Zarosa for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Puck recovery went out behind the net by the Nashville. Recovery all the way back. Back defensively. Another icing for the Nashville Predator with 18:33 to go remaining for them. Lankinen, the goaltender, substitute for the Nashville. Go back now by Toronto. Don't play puck all the way back on defensive zone. Chasing up by McCann. McCann went the number 74 for them. Fabro in the corner. Recovery by Glass. Glass around the board. Try puck around the outside zone. The Toronto intercept the puck bouncing back. And then Glass push the puck in defensive zone. And Toronto going to regroup at D2D. Set up now. Go back to another side. And don't ping by the Toronto. The puck out of the play. We're going to reset on the other side. Jeremy Lauzon wear number 3 for the Nashville Predator. With 18:08 to go remaining. Go, leave, go for Danny. I'm really super excited for this game. Should look like some club hockey overlay. Here we go. McDoug, glad to see you, my friend. And Chicago back in the house. And what happening tonight is great. We're going to wait to see if Zev Lacap is going to knock the door. Zev and Danny talk a lot each other. We always love to see that. Morgan Riley should have puck missed it completely. The puck go back on the side. Great hit by Nashville. Again, Justin Hall. The puck go back now. Nashville and breakaway on the left side of Murray's coming now. Fire puck and Murray can say rebound. Another black shot by Murray. The puck go back. Another shoot the puck. And Murray make an amazing great save on the back door. Unbelievable. Matt Murray on this one. At Dominic Hasek save by Matt Murray, ladies and gentlemen. The Matt Murray of the winner of the Stanley Cup twice with the Pittsburgh Penguins just step up. Again, a breakaway from Nashville Predator, but after the breakaway, we got a rebound on the left side of Jano. And then you got an amazing great save of Murray on the back, diving from the backwards. Unbelievable save. He never see anything like that, guys. This is the the Johnny Bauer reincarnation and the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. Anyhow, the Nashville attacking now. Hit the puck on the left side, behind the puck of the blind. Puck over the stick of the Nashville. Don't play puck on defensive zones. Reset by the goaltender. Leave the puck to McDonough in front of the Kerfoot, the puck going back on defensive zone, set up to the left side. Now Nashville attacking now on the right side of the Murray. A black shot by the defensive of Toronto. Go back in the corner, battle at 3 players on the left side. Almost lucky. I check real deal. Wow, great call to go back on the blind. Set up now on the backward. Roman Jose, the captain of Nashville, bring by the goal line. Set up now on the left side of the Murray. Battle on the left. Recovery behind the net by Grant Lund. The puck go out of the play. We're going to get that penalty for cross-checking, and we're going to get there. The Nashville already have 3 shots on the net, and we're going to get a power play, I believe, for the Toronto Maple Leafs, if I can recall it. Yep, for Jeannette, Toronto is going to be on the power play, the first of the night for the Leafs. Here we go. 1:40 to go remaining on the power play by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Intercept for Nashville. Turnaround. Possibly a 2-1 for Nashville. Attacking now. Or 2-2. I apologize. A turnaround. Hold the puck a little bit longer. For Nashville, return the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Set up now by the Nashville. Go DDD. And going to recover the puck and don't play the puck on defensive zone of the Toronto. The first one to get there is the Nylander. But we have an icing or play all of the play with 16:25 to go remaining on this power play, on this period, and 1:28 on the power play. Unit number 2 come back on the ice. We'll be see what happening there. Jankowski, and then we have. Defensive now going to be back. The Toronto drive the puck, send in, drive the puck behind. Go back to Ekval. Ekval attacking now. Kick out the puck left side. Recovery by Toronto. Go back on the behind the net. Set up now by McDonough. Bring puck in front of the net. And then Nashville easily pick up the puck out of the play. It's coming out by the Nashville attacking. Bring the puck. Shoot the puck. Black shot by the Nashville. By the Toronto. And Nashville recover the puck. Going to go set on defensive zone. Going to recover by low zone. Pass the puck. DDD. And Nashville going to play the puck behind Murray. And going to reset with 50 seconds to go remaining on this power play, the first of the night. Jankowski is on the ice, and the Toronto is going to change it with unit number 1 unit back with Marner. Marner is getting in the puck. Marner to the blue line. Marner is coming back. Drive the puck behind set at the Nylander. Nylander attacking now. Nylander find the seam. Intercept at Nashville again. Toronto cannot set up their power play on the defensive zone of the Nashville since the beginning of this power play. Morgan Riley skating with the puck. Murray to the blue line. Murray to the red line. Drive the puck behind to Marner. Marner kick out the Nylander. Nylander kick out the puck on the bunting, I believe. I'm not sure it's bunting. And the puck go out away. Nashville don't play the puck for another time. I send the puck slowly back to Matt Murray. I'll go to recovery behind the net by Morgan Riley and go to skating. One more push on power play for the Toronto. Drop the puck behind. Set up the Marner for the 3rd time. Lose the puck. I don't know what's going on with Marner, but will be interesting. We are even strength. 0 shot for the Toronto Maple Leafs on the power play. Another great performance in Nashville on PK. Don't play the puck right now by Kerfoot. Battle for the puck behind the net with McDonough with one hand to bring the puck to the left to Jano. And then the Nashville going to icing the puck. No, the puck goes straight to Murray. And we have a waving this icing and going to reset by Murray. Murray takes the time. Pass the puck to the side. Controlled by David Camp. Bring the puck behind goaltender. Set up now by the Nashville Predator. Great play by Fabro. Fabro pass the puck to the board. Now another icing for the Nashville. It's definitely this one's going to be an icing with 14:24 to go remaining on this first period. And that's happening between the Toronto and the Nashville Predator tonight. We're going for the puck drop. We have a few people in that called play-by-play. More accent que last game, Danny. Thanks so much, Danny. I appreciate it a lot. 2-1 Flowers. Luciano said that action over there. Did not say power play was bad. I agree with you. Was not very good on this one. Murray. There we go. We're going to go back now on the right side, face up of the goaltender. And now Johansson is kicked out. Or not yet, but will be face out the right side of the Rose, winning by Toronto Holmgren, bringing by the Blue Knights, by CDD to Sandon, pass the puck behind, now the puck bouncing back by Zero, recovered by Toronto Maple Leaf, hold the puck to the wall, pass the puck to Sandon walk a little bit, pass the puck to the side to Reese pass the puck behind the goaltender to Holmgren change the direction, hold the puck now, on the back end, bring the puck to Sandon hold the puck, go to D, Holmgren, shoot the puck, fire the puck, and miss the net barely, go bouncing back behind the net, recovered by Toronto control now with the 4 line, hit the puck behind the net, intercept now by Hunt, and lose the puck finally, and the Nashville going to get out of the zone, the puck bouncing back on defensive zone, and going to regroup by the Toronto Maple Leaf, Sandon to Lindgren, and Lindgren pass the puck a little bit longer, turn around, come back, regroup, because the new players coming for Shuttle Kiev, now sent into the blue line, at the red line, loud, keep the puck right now, run the puck on the board, Sarah intercept the puck, drop the puck behind to Lauzon, pinch by Marner, the puck go outside the zone, we're going to recover by the Toronto Maple Leaf, behind the net, and going to back the puck, DD set up now by Giordano, long stretch pass in the zone, tip by Charles Crack, bring the puck to Marner, shoot the puck, tip by Tavares over the goaltender, Zeros, the puck bouncing straight to the hands of the goaltender, the glove, is going to be another whistle for the referee, and start at the left side of the Saros. We have a TV timeout, the first of the night. There we go. All the stats are on around the league. We're going to see what's happening in the other game. The Flyers take the lead, guys, after 20 minutes, 2-1 against the Washington Capitals. Lawton score is 10 of the year, and Konechny have an amazing, great year, guys. Is 22nd of the year. Unbelievable. And then it was Attaway score for the Washington Capitals. 2-1 for the Flyers against the Washington Capitals. That's the only game right now is on an NHL with this game we do right now. Gogol is in the house. Welcome back, Gogol account. Glad to see you around. Thanks to stop by, guys. Don't forget to click on the likes. We appreciate everybody to be with us. I took the Predator, but like this Maple Leaf team a lot too. Awesome, Mad. Thanks so much. And then I cannot go together. I took the Predator tonight. Here you go with the Predator. Eden Keeb back in the door. Back in the door. Welcome back, Eden. Did you know Vincent Rover got injured today? Had to care on the stretcher. Looked like a nasty hit. Looked bad. Really? I did not know that. Wow. Really? That's not good news about this one with there. For the people who don't know who is Vincent Rover, born in Austria, was drafted by the Montreal Canadiens, a 75 overall pick last initial draft 2022. Played with Ottawa is 67. He just came back for the World Junior Championship as a captain of Austria. And looked like he has a very bad injury, something we're going to follow up on the update about this. Good stuff for Nashville, for Nicholas. And would be interesting to see how this happening on this one. We're going to try to get more news during the evening if we can about that. Anyhow, the Toronto Maple Leafs now control the puck behind the net by Timmins and try to get a breakout. Timmins pass the puck to Giordano pass the puck to Timmins, recovered by Nylander, I believe, and out by Marner. Shoot the puck, black shot by the defenseman, Carrier. The puck move in front of the net, in front of the blue line by Giordano. Return the puck, shoot the puck in the opposite corner, back by Marner, bring the puck behind the net to Jack Crack, to Tavares. Wrap up the puck. Saros was ready for that one. Recovery now by Carrier, I believe. We're going to reset on defensive zone by the Fabro. Don't pay pipe by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ekvall chasing the puck in the corner. Intercept by Fabro. And now go back to Niederreiter. Return the puck to the D. Ekholm bring the puck. Allow the puck into the zone. The puck is stuck in front of the bench of the Toronto. Recovery behind. Now the puck battle at the blue line. Set up by Nashville, but cannot keep the puck and go recovery by Riley. Riley to red line. Kick out the puck to Ekvall. Intercept by Janat. And we can turn around by McDonough. McDonough DDD. back up now by Jose. Jose set up. I think Nashville play with 5 left defensemen and only one RD. Toronto attacking now. The puck bouncing back. A breakaway on another. Shoot the puck. Zero make a save. Rebound. He make another big save. Wow. The Zeros considered performing for the Nashville Predator. Breakaway by William Nylander after a turnover. But again, nothing happening. Zero was ready on that puck. And that's happening for this. Hopefully, about Vincent Rohrer, guy, sometimes you get out on the stretcher, you don't want to take any chance, right? You don't want to get anything could happen to the player. So hopefully this is more like scary at a really bad injury, something we have to follow up. And News Modern Together is out for 6 weeks. Over everybody. Thanks so much, RG. I think it's an upper body RG about the SNU on the Twitter call. Thanks so much, Ellen. We're going to follow up a little bit later. Thanks so much for the video too about that. Go back behind the goaltender, set up by Kerfoot, lab the puck. Forsberg try to get the puck, intercept by Toronto. On the left side, for sure, shoot the puck, miss in the belly. Another great opportunity. Toronto have 2-3 good opportunities during that period, but Zeros make it fun so far to keep that score 0-0. Toronto going to regroup on defensive zone, pass the puck, DD, recovery now, pass the puck neutral zone. Toronto attacking now. Nashville collapse together like 4 players at the blue line to waiting for Toronto. And then the puck go behind the goaltender, a battle by Fabro, intercept by Toronto, hold the puck to the wall, a battle with a season. And then Toronto try the puck out. Finally, they're going to get out by Forsberg. Forsberg now keep the puck to the red line, change the direction, going to regroup and leave the puck to OZ, I believe. They're going to reset now the breakout. They are coming now. The captain, Ekholm, passed the puck left side. I said OZ, it was Ekholm, passed the puck left side, intercept by Ogren, chasing by Jankowski behind the goaltender, and Murray, battle for 3 players. The puck will turn around by Giordani, hold the puck, run the puck around the board. The puck on bouncing back, possibly an icing for the Toronto Maple Leafs. No icing, chasing the puck and recovery by the Toronto behind the goaltender, hold the puck a little bit longer, change the direction again by Holmgren, chasing almost a cross checking, but no call. Carrier try to get the puck around, another push by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Finally, the puck stuck right there. We have possibly a penalty for Toronto, I believe, for interference. If it was the call, that would be my decision. Let me say something again about that one over there. And William, Lucky, Danny, and Miss Austin Matthew, number 34. Hello, Coach. Main Girl Hockey, long time. Main Girl Hockey from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation show. Hopefully, you're doing well. Han got a 2-minute, I believe, for an interference on my eyes. And that would be the first power play for the Nashville Predator. They are at 21.1 power play for the last 4 games. Toronto is 78.6 on Toronto on the PK with 17 NHL. Go back now. Intercept par Nashville. Don't pay puck behind the net by Jose. Pass the puck to Forsberg. The puck cannot reach Forsberg. And Toronto find a way to get a puck and icing the first time on this power play. We know Toronto an advantage, have a power play earlier, but 0 shot. Johansson is on the ice, pass the puck behind. Go back now by by Johansson. I apologize. Pass the puck now to Linden Raider. Win the puck around the board. Chasing out by the Toronto Maple Leafs in the corner. We have 6 players right now to battle for the puck. Justin Hall, David Kemp, and then finally Toronto find a way by Manor, I think, to get the puck and icing the puck one more time. And it's going to be reset by the goaltender. Intercept by him, and then the captain of Nashville, Roman, is going to get the puck. Now looking out, drive the puck behind in front of Kerfoot, and then Nashville attacking Granlund, attacking out the red line. Granlund hold the puck, kick out the puck to the line, and now the puck go back to Granlund. Shoot the puck for Forsberg. Murray make a save, rebound. Now Toronto intercept the puck again. Great play, great save by Murray, and then the Toronto alert to recover the puck and icing the puck for the 3rd time. Less than 50 seconds to go remaining on the power play. Now Forsberg drive the puck behind and set up now by Ekholm. Kick the puck left side, kick out the puck a little bit too far. The puck bouncing over. I think it's Glass. Cody Glass is on the ice with Nathan Raider, bringing the puck to Ekholm. And from the bench on Nashville, kick out the puck left side, holding by Glass. Drive the puck behind, set up now by the Nashville. Shoot the puck. Murray make a save, tip in front of Nathan Raider. And Murray looking good tonight between the pipe for the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. We go back to Ekholm. 23 seconds to go remaining on the power play. Drive the puck, be set behind, attacking up by Granlund. Granlund kick out the puck to Nathan Raider. Hold the puck puck at the wall, bring the puck to the blue line, set up by England, fire puck, black shot, rebound, Murray, 1 time, 2 times, go back to Toronto, go back now by Kerfoot, attacking now, 1 versus 1, Kerfoot hold the puck a little bit more for 3 seconds, drop the puck back to Minor, Minor fire puck, Zaro make a save, no rebound, with 1 second to go remaining, guys, on the power play of the Nashville, we got 4 shots on that power play, Murray looking great tonight, again, the Nashville Predator, and that's what we got so far. We have a whistle on the left side of the... Eleanor, bring it by the blind, holding the puck by Sadden, coming back to the left side, controlled by Jack Crack, bring it by the blind now, hold the puck a little bit longer, bring it by behind the goaltender, battle behind the net, the corner, Nylander hold the puck, bring it back to Sandin, the puck bouncing back out of the play of the neutral zone, going to recovery by Toronto, pass the puck, did set up by Sandin, go back on the side to Nylander, drive the puck left side to, whoop. No call on that one. I thought it was an interference by Roman, the captain, but no call. Intercept by Sandin in front of Nashville, or the puck a little bit in front of the bench. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leaf, but Nashville find a way to get back the puck, bouncing back on defensive zone. Of Toronto is going to recovery, they're going to reset, but turn around by the Nashville, attacking out on the left side. Murray pass the puck behind, by Jankowski, recovery by Toronto, attacking now. Almost a 3 versus 3. Holding out the blind, bring the puck to Ekval. Fire puck over Saros, the puck out of the play. We have a penalty, I believe. Well, I'm not sure you have a penalty. I think it is, but we'll be interesting about this. We have another TV timeout. Thanks for joining us tonight at the Hockey Nation Show. We really appreciate to be with us tonight. Nicholas said that the Nashville power play was creating legends without being that organized by the shot from the back and always telling the D. Montreal should learn to this to static. The problem, Nicholas, about this, I would said, first, you're absolutely right for Nashville. The problem in Montreal, they don't have no players like a quarterback as a defenseman over there. The thing Montreal should use more is the puck to the wall and to the right. On the goal line. That will be something you have to learn more about this for the Montreal Canadiens, but you're absolutely right. I agree with you. Go back now by Toronto Maple Leaf. Go back on the neutral zone. Don't be the puck behind the goaltender Zarosa. Go to reset on the left side. Behind the net by Giordano, pass to go DDD to Timmins, return the puck to Giordano. 6:20 to go remaining on this period. Don't pay the puck by Toronto. Keep the puck control now on the blue line and come back by Nylander. Change the direction twice. Great play with Nylander. Draw the puck behind. In front of the net. Tip by Save by Zaros on the back door. What a save by Zaros again. Lindgren. And Lindgren moved from the right to the left for make another big save. Again, the Lindgren after a great pass by Sandin to form the wall. And Sandgren have to look behind. Was not sure if he got the save on that one over there. But again, what a save by Zaros against Lindgren. William agree. Both Zaros and Murray out tonight. I agree with you. I cannot be more agree. Yeah, absolutely right. The puck go by Toronto Maple Leafs, bring pas du blanc par Lindgren. Show the puck, mise de net, recovery by Nashville, by Egg Home. Donc, play by neutral zone, the puck bouncing back, all back on defensive zone, set up by Sandin. Hold the puck now in front of the bench on Murray, in front of Murray, turn around, check the puck, pressure and out by Hohenson, reset by Lindgren. Lindgren, Hohenson play with DIXON, by the way. Double swing by the Toronto Maple Leafs, set up now by Lindgren, skating with the puck, holding the puck a little bit longer. Now in front of the bench, the Toronto tip the puck behind the goaltender Zaros, chasing now, attacking now by Ekval, intercept now by Nashville, going to figure out to break out, turn around by Jankowski, pass the puck in front of the net to Carrier. Carrier pass the puck neutral zone, set up now by Nashville, putting the puck to Hohenson, don't play puck the right side, Murray chasing him out, Justin hold the first one to recover the puck, set up the puck to back to Morgan Riley, pass the puck to Ekval, to McCann, now Zaki now, McCann 6'2", undrafted, play for the Toronto Maple Leafs first time in the NHL. Go back now by the Nashville, intercept by Toronto, go back to Camp to go up to McCann, battle for the left side with Cody Glass, bringing pas du blanc, set up now by Justin Holt, shoot the puck as Zaros, McCann with the grab, no rebound. We're going to reset on the left side of the Zaros with a second TV timeout from this game between Toronto and the Nashville Predator. Jose Duarte back in the house from upstate New York. Welcome back, Mr. Jose. Thanks to be with the Hockey National Show. I appreciate you be with us tonight. Don't forget to click on the likes. And Che Jose. Saros looking great, guys, between the pipe for the Nashville Predator. And the last 11 game, he has 6W, 2.06 save percentage, and 943. And unbelievable, 5 versus 5 is at 944. Just giving us it. Dawson Gamer 2010 is in the house. Welcome back. Thanks to be with us, Mr. Dawson, and our friend from Boca Raton. Back with us, Mr. Dave Zucker. Welcome back. No Rangers, Leaf fan for the time being. Grading coach. Thanks so much. Stop by to say hi. 1-1 Laval and the Rochester. Thank you, RG, for this information. And welcome back, Mr. Daisy. Anyhow, Toronto attacking. Nylander shoot the puck. Rebound to the left side. Recovery by Nylander. Turn around and now. At the blind. Shoot up. Fire puck, Riley. Intercept by Nashville. by Grenland. Get out of the zone under the red line, at the blind. Kick out the puck. And great play by Justin Holt. Intercept the puck. Bring to Riley. Pass the puck behind the net to Owl. Justin Holt with the puck. Skinny with the puck. New players coming for Toronto at the red line now. Kick out the puck there to McBonding. Don't play puck the corner. Go back behind the goaltender. Chasing by Fabro. Fabro now skating with the puck. A great play by Marner, but not enough to go recover the puck. Intercept by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Turn around by Jack Crock. And finally the puck go to Marner. Marner pass the puck at the blind. A little bit possible. However, offside at the line after a miscommunication between Tavares and Marner. And we're going to get back with a little bit less of 4 minutes to go remaining on the first period. Nashville 0, Toronto 0. And that's what we got this moment of the game. Yeah, Danny, and our Canadian show, best hockey show. Thanks so much, my friend. Always a pleasure. It's always great. 0-3 goal on the 117th shot. That's pretty good. From William McClary gave us an update. Thank you, William, to send that to us. Go back now, Toronto, going to regroup DDD, back to Giordano. Pass the point for the bench, Nashville. Don't pay par Toronto, Maple Leafs. Chasing now by Ekholm. Ekholm recover the puck, find a way to pass the puck, and possibly a nice scene without there will be the call for the linesman. Go to a set with 3:34 to go remaining on this period. Gary Cornoyer back in the house. Look like it will be low scoring tonight, Premier League. You're absolutely right. Great comments about this. I'll be great with you. Thank you so much, Dave. Go back now on the defensive zone, the Nashville Predator. 21 likes. Thanks so much for all the likes we got tonight. Go back now and find the net by Carrier, passing the puck on the back end. And Nashville try to get a puck in the zone. Finally, they did, but he's going to get out, the reset on the puck. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leaf. William Nylander skating, but loses his edge. The puck bouncing back in front of the bench, in front of Zaros. Intercept by Nashville Predator. Intercept a little bit now. I thought he was going to be intercepted by the Toronto turnaround, but he go big on the 2-1 for Nashville. On the back door by Toronto. Should have put the back door. Hit the but the captain, John Tavares, scored the goal tonight for the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is the but. John Tavares scored the first goal of the night for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Take the lead 1-0. Again, the Nashville Predator, a turnover. And we get that goal over there. Le but. The Toronto Maple Leafs scored the first goal of the night, as set by a Nylander. John Tavares scored for the Toronto Maple Leafs, take the lead 1-0. Again, the Nashville Predator. A great backhand for Tavares over the blocker of the Zaros, and that gave the first goal of the night. Good evening, Nicolas. Welcome back to Nicolas. Thanks so much. Go, leave, go. Here we go. Jose and RJ. Thanks so much. Go back to the front of the bench at Toronto. Don't play puck. Intercept by Kerfoot. Return the puck to Timmins. Finally, go back on the other side with David Camp. Don't play the puck behind the net of Zaros. Intercept by the goaltender. Win the puck on the board. The puck go back at the right side. Intercept by Nashville. Point for the net. The puck bouncing back and then no damage. Recovered by Fabro. Pass the puck in front of the bench at the Nashville. Reset by Forsberg. Don't play the puck. Reset now by the goaltender by Giordano. Giordano hold the puck and going to pressure now by the Nashville Predator. We have Forsberg join the party. Pass the puck to corner. Kerfoot try to get a puck after the defenseman, the Nashville pinch. Finally, the puck will be out by McCann. It's going to be back on defensive zone, set up now by the Carrier. Carrier keep the puck, draw the puck to McDonald, I believe, hold the puck a little bit more. McDonald waiting for the teammate to break out to pass the puck to the side. Nashville don't play puck with the goaltender of the Murray, but we have a offside at the blind by Nashville. They're going to a set on defensive zone of the neutral zone after the whistle. The rest, the most underrated, the play for zone like him, smart players. Tavares have a good year so far. You're absolutely right. All the fans, all the people talk about him. I agree with you guys. You have an amazing, great season so far for them. The puck go out of the play already after the face-off with 1:48 to go remaining on this period. #20 of the year for John Tavares tonight. We're going to put the update a bit later. Melissa, welcome back in the house and welcome. Thanks to be with us. Thanks so much for all the likes you gave us tonight. With more people pop up. That's great to see each one of you. We wish you an amazing, great night. Thanks to be with the Hockey National Show tonight. Go back now behind the goal to the Murray. Intercept by Justin Holt. We're in the part behind to Murray. Pressure now by the Nashville. Putting point for the net. A little bit behind. And now Toronto get out of the zone. A great play. Stick by the Toronto Maple Leafs in front of the net. The Nashville always in front of the net. And go back now Tavares. Pass the puck to the side. Nashville is going to be in Montreal tomorrow night for the back-to-back game. Montreal could take advantage of this opportunity. Anyhow, Toronto turn around, control the puck. Don't pay the puck by Justin Holt. Pinch him now. Egg Ombre cover the puck. Bring the puck to the side behind the captain, Ozzy. Reset by Nashville. Attacking now at 4. Winston pass the puck to Roman. Ozzy's coming on the right side. Fire puck. Oh, we have offside at the blind. And we have nothing else. And now we have pass under the side, and they're going to reset because we're offside at the blind. It looked like Ozzy did not hear nothing about this one, about that. That's we set up the goal, Tavares, 20 of the season, by assisted by number 28, 88. There we go. Less than 1 minute to go remaining on the first period. Guys, the puck bouncing back on the 3 zone. Set up by Toronto. Lob the puck all the way by Zaros. Play the puck. Pass the puck to Grenland. Grenland set up breakout. Long time pass in the 3 zone. Battle with Bunting. The bench by the gap control by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Going to reset on defensive zone by Sundin. Pass the puck to Nylander. Recoup the puck to Lindgren. Pass the puck in front of the bench of Toronto. Tip the cup by Toronto. The run by McDonald. And Nylander still the puck. Nylander on the defensive zone. Kick out the puck. A little bit for Sundin. Sundin looking. Pass the puck to Lindgren. Lindgren looking now. Fire turn around. Fire puck. Black shot in front of the net. The puck bouncing back. Defensive zone by the Sundin. Return the puck to the wall. Back to Ekval. Fire the puck one more time. Black shot by Zaros on the left side. Go back now by Toronto. By Nashville going to get out by Grenland. Pass the puck in front of the bench. Now Nashville going to open the puck behind Murray. New players coming. Intercept now by Murray. Drive the puck by Sundin. We're going to be the end of this period, guys. And that will be conclude the first period between the Toronto and the Nashville Predator. Here we go. 20 minutes play at the Scotiabank in Toronto. The Toronto Maple Leafs take the lead by the score of 1-0. A goal by the captain, John Tavares, is 20 of the year at 16.54. And assisted by William Nylander on the back end, Tavares score is 20. The shot of 10-15. 10-15 advantage the Toronto Maple Leafs. And we have one power play for both teams. Power play for Toronto was not very good with only one shot on the net. And then you have 0 shot on the net, and Nashville have 4 shots on the net. That's what we got so far in this game between both of them. I'm going to give you the breakout. The face-off guy is 50-50. So look like it's 50-50. We're going to give you block shot 0-2. Not a lot of block shot tonight. Not a lot of shot. A lot of giveaway by this. Then we have the hit. Not many hit by the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight. Only 4. I give you all the update we got here, guys. Thanks so much to be a part of the show tonight. Michel Cloutier from San Diego, Republica Dominican, back in the house. Thanks so much, Mr. Jose Duarte. Thanks again, everybody, to be a part of the show. We don't root for the Smashville. Steve G, welcome back, Steve G, directly for downtown Denver, Toronto. Glad to having you aboard, Mr. Steve G. I cannot believe the Avalanche last horrible start, then turned into a good game, then a heartbreaker at the end. Yeah, that's happening yesterday, losing 4-1. The Colorado Avalanche come back 4-4, and then Matthew Tkachuk, second goal of the game on the power play goal, gave that W for the Colorado for the Panthers against Colorado Avalanche. This is a bad news for the Montreal Canadiens because we want the Panthers lose those games, but red flag for the Colorado Avalanche. I know people think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you now, Colorado Avalanche, in my eyes, does not looking good. And if they wait until March 3rd to get players, they're going to lose 6 weeks right now. And Whatever you said is going to be hard for them. And the reason why, whatever they win, if other team win, they still at the same position. So they have to win 2 games every 3 games. And to be sure the other team lose 2 of the 3 games. That's how they are right now. That's the bad position they are. And people say, don't worry about them. They're going to be fine. They're going to get back the players. We said this for 2 months. It was McKinnon. McKinnon he's come back. They play again for 500. They back Girard. They back David Tays. I can go the way like that. And they still play for 500. And I said they have a bad team. I just said I'm concerned about this, about them. That's it. And I said they're not going to make the playoff. But they will have to play better as a team. You cannot play only one period like they did yesterday. They have to play 360 minutes. And the performance of Gurdjieff is not like he was before. So I don't know. I could be wrong here. I just said with the new Nashville, the Blues consistently winning, the Dallas winning, the Winnipeg Jets non-stop, and then the Minnesota Wild. I'm talking about 5 teams in front of them. They have to kick through 2 of them to jump in 3rd position in NH and the Central Division. So I don't know. And then maybe overtime game for Yamo. That's a great call about this. Go, brothers. Go for Helen. Thank you, Michael Clissi, to be with us tonight with Jennifer. And then tell you, B. Shelton. Next subject, Steve G. Fleur are winning currently 2-1. Obviously, not a huge fan of them in the origin for the guy. We're still coaching, battling. Here we go. We want Washington win tonight about this. And then John Gregor, Massachusetts. Welcome back, John Gregor, that friend for Boston Bruins. We miss you, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well, John Gregor, and glad to have you aboard. John was a really big fan of the Hockey Nation show. He's still a big fan. He's just like he's busy, and we understand that. John, thanks a bit. But Steve, and then Steve Jet might hear our blaming about this. You know that it was about, and then look, I would have to pay a play for Snyder until the end. That's one my point. McDermott have a great game. William Snyder for the Colorado Avalanche. One is your McDermott is the best player on the ice. That's not good news, right? Avalanche are on the bit and the bad spot. I agree with that. Very hard matching a few guys so early in the season would probably come back and hurt them by who knows. Nicholas, like I said, they are not. I'm not negative here or not said they're not going to make the playoff. I just said, like you said, guys, you need to play for 700 and 650, and they have to other teams fall apart. And it's not only them, the Central Division. They have to look to other division, the Seattle, the Edmonton, the Calgary. Who knows whether Vancouver? I don't think so. But you compete with a minimum of 5 teams, maybe 6 teams right now, to have a possibility to have a chance to play in the playoff. But again, that team can turn around to win 9 of the next game if they play as a team together. But that's why I plan. Who is Shelton? Blake Shelton, maybe, I don't know. Avalanche would be calling Gary tomorrow. Gary Conway. I recall all those 5 teams need to make some change, Jose. Thanks so much. Sheldon Cave, the leave coach. Oh. Sheldon Cave is a good one about this one over there. Always tomorrow. So, there you go. William, Michel Cluzet. The weather is so beautiful. It is it's very warm here with Michael, Michel, but it's just not, it's cloudy for the last couple of days. So that's what we got there so far. And that's what we get. Thank you so much for all the update. We are right now on the intermission. Right there. Randy Walkman is in the house. Welcome back. Thanks so much, Randy. Hopefully you're doing well. Dallas, very good team. And then looks at Dallas. Won't be easy to play again. Absolutely right. I think that team is looking good. They have a lot of well-balanced team for sure. We're going to take a break, guys, here. We're going to be back very shortly. 30 likes. Thanks so much, RJ, for the update. Give us an update for the score between Laval and Rochester. And I appreciate a lot. We thanks everybody to be a part of the show tonight. Without you, it would be impossible. And of course, we'll be back very shortly. Tavares scored the only goal, guys, on the first period. Is 20 of the year, assisted by William Nylander at 16:54. And that gave the lead for the Toronto by the score 1-0. Both teams have 1 power play. Nothing happened again then. But I think after one period, the shot of 15-10. But what we want to remind is more the performance of both goaltenders. Matt Murray was solid at the beginning of the game. What a save on the back end like Dominic Hasek. And Zeros, really comfortable, really straight, really shoulder. And we have
Super Chat.
Super Chat to Dave Zucker. Dave Zucker, Super Chat. Thanks so much, my friend. Really glad of you. Thanks so much for supporting the Hockey Nation show. $1.99 for Dave. Thanks so much, my really appreciate it. Again, like I said, thanks again. Both are going to the Stanley Cup, Melissa said. And 1-1, thanks so much, RJ, on this one, second period. And then, thanks so much, Lisa. You're welcome, everybody. Thank you. We're going to get back right there. But you're not ready for a flank time, Daisy. Hey, Steve G, thanks so much. Mr. Steve G, our friend of Denver, of Colorado. And William Snyder. Thanks so much, Dave.
You made my day. 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 Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royalty? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day.
Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. And Matt Bold, great comments. We'll be interesting how they're going to readjust the second for this first second period. You're absolutely right about this. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks, Ellen. I just watched, guys, the video of the injuries. Wow. Not looking good. He got hit in the middle of the eyes. And he flipped over, fall on his neck, back, and he turned back, and then he was... not move at all. We wish the best. Prayer a thought about Vincent Rower. Like I said, AB prospect 2022 of draft 75 overall pick. Not looking good. We hope sometime like this, a young age possibility can recover. But again, no words about anything. If any of you have some words during the night about his injury, please don't hesitate to sharing with us. By the way, talking about injuries, what about the football players? Hamlin for the Buffalo Bill out at the hospital today, back home. Unbelievable story, guys. I don't know what will be the outcome of this, but I don't know how long it would take to recovery. But wow, unbelievable. 10 days ago it was like almost out, die and dead, but amazing. Thanks so much, Dave, for your kind of word. Really kind of you. Really appreciate about this. Thanks so much, Dave. We miss Florida too. I miss coaching. I wish we don't know the future, but I miss coaching. Sometimes I walk around here in Thailand, I'm thinking about, okay, what are you missing the most? Is honestly, I miss coaching, but I miss the talk. I miss my speech before the game or between the period or during the week about live, talking about the kids about live and not talking about only hockey. And I miss those kind of preparation, motivation, and communication with the kids about. Not like I said about life, and but that's a choice, and it's just I'm missing sometime. I just like this was I would love to do that again. Be behind the bench is really not was being behind the bench at the level. Sometimes it's not the best thing. When I said that, it's a little bit boring. You behind the bench, you watch the game, you do some adjustment, but I don't know. It's not like a practice. I love the practice, of course, and. But again, it's okay. It's live. I think live is about date expiration. Everything you do in live about your health, about your financially, about your job, about your family, and everything. They have a date of expiration. It could be 1 day. It could be 1 week. It could be 1 month. It could be 1 year. But remember, look backwards, check everything you did in life. There are always date of expiration, and that's always been that way. It's okay. It's okay. When the date the expiration is out, right? Because you cannot use it again. And hopefully the time you have those kind of situation that make you better and you learn for those situations to turn around and to have a new situation in front of you. So, yep, it's okay. It's okay. How you doing, Madame? Rise up. Creation family. Thanks so much, Danny. It's a remiss. Thank you so much, Dave, about this coach. Fantastic calling a game. Facilia, here we go. The best call my older son ever about questions. So grateful. Thanks so much, Mr. Dave. So Jeffrey, enjoy watching you. And then Danny, then Melissa is back. Locker room talk. Here we go. Yeah, now we people say what was the best thing. I think for me was the locker room talk. I think I have that kind of the motivation and walking about fun. Like what I was doing, I was read books and learning about the podcasts and coaches. And most of the coaches influenced me during my career. He was the football coaches NCAA. There was the one that was really the Nick Saban, Zwabo with the Clemson, Bill Walsh with the San Francisco. Those coaches, I would say to NCAA, Coach K for I don't know, Pat Summit for the basketball. It was under the one she's learning a lot about how you can talk to players, how you can motivate them, how you can way to push them to the next level. And I was like, I read a lot of books in my life, and I don't know. I think I had about 400 or 500 books. When I left for Thailand, I just gave it to everybody. And I miss. I didn't want to bring with me, but I miss those kind of book. I can read. I can look again. And that would make me, I think, when I realized like 10 years ago, 20 or 15, I would say 12 years ago, where hockey was not about coaching, but it was about teaching, educate, and motivate. And that's turned around. I think you have some mentor I learned from John Gordon about life and how you can carry on those kind of team working, team building, all the kind of stuff like that. That's what I'm missing, because I still believe you don't make NHL players with them. You just make them a better human being. And I think that was the mission of any coach in hockey. You travel or any level. My conversation one night with Dallas Higgins at the NHL Coach Association in like 2019 or 2018 make me, he was so good about this. I know a lot of people does not like him, or they feel like he's not a very good coach, but I can tell you that between him or Randy Carlyle, I would take Darren Higgins all my life. Anyhow, Toronto are taking out the second pair. Fire puck, Black Shot pour the Nashville Predator going to return. Go back now on defensive zone of the Toronto. Turn around, Speedorama by, I think, I'm not sure it was Carrier. A turnaround went up, but Nashville keep the puck in the zone of Toronto. Battle now, keep the puck on the left side of Murray. Shoot the puck, miss the net, and miss the puck. A rebound back glass. Battle on the left side, Morgan Riley. Battle for the puck. Finally, the puck stop at the line by Lauson. And recovery now by Nashville on the other side. Look for the back door in front of the net. Got the puck. And a big, what a play by Philip Forsberg. A pass by Parzinen, and they tied the game 1-1. Wow. A turnover by the Toronto Maple Leafs. They pay the prize after a goal of Forsberg, after a bad play right there on the wall for Morgan Riley. And again, the defensive of the defenseman, a bad coverage by William Nylander on that one over there. And that tied the game 1-1. Again, the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Nashville Predator. We have, Coach, do you think trade deadline there will be a big splash? Yes, but not big like it was in the past, because the salary cap is a problem. Secondly, the team will be not sure they're going to make it. The parity is there, and that will be, but you're going to get some, but not like in the past. Coach, made somebody's work can double in any shot game sometime. You take Edmonton. I didn't mind to make you sad. Coach, no, I'm not sad at all. Not all good, my friend. Dave, how come you never tried to coach in the European League? I never thought about this, honestly. I never think to go that area. I came too late. I make a lot of bad decisions in my life, like many, of course. But if I was to restart, I think I would change. I stayed too long on the video coach, everything like that, and I did not want to push myself to coach to learn more. at my young age. I did too late when I really was at the middle of my 30s and at 37, 39. And I think it was a bit too late to do that. But it's all good. Nothing wrong. Missing beat. This and anything. All those could gather mass. You are good, man. Okay, there you go. Go back in the chat. Go back onto the site. Go back all the way back. Mais salat, mais ça. Mais tout ready. I agree with me. Ça can only get better from here. Remain positive about this. And then we get to go all the way back. Try to get Gary a droit mécanique réunion possible. They look about that trait. Some people talk about that trait. Will be interesting. On now attacking, hold the puck a little bit, hold the puck, shoot the puck. There's a rebound, a little bit over, recovery by the Toronto Maple Leafs, going to get out of the zone at the blind, at the red line, hold the puck a little bit more. Don't play puck, left side is the road. Battle now by Tavares. On going to recover puck, don't play puck. Nashville get out of the zone. Nashville now try the puck, Parnison pass the puck to the side to Duchesne, don't play puck. Chasing out by Parzinen on the left side. Toronto going to rim the puck to the board. Intercept by Tavares, hold the puck to the side to Bunting, to Reese back to Tavares. Tavares attacking now, pass the puck to Manor. Manor turn around, a great stick by Carrier, going to puck outside the zone, intercept by Morgan Valley, turn around, hold the puck, pass the puck to Justin Hold to the red line, Hold's coming offensive zone, on the left side is Arrows, Hold control the puck on the left side, shoot the puck in front of the net, intercept by Nashville, get a bit too far to shine, intercept by Manor, going to regroup and pass the puck to Morgan Valley on the defensive zone, set up the puck back to Manor. Manor skate now at the blue line. Manor skate down at the red line. Manor the back end. Don't play the puck. Intercept now by Nashville Predator. Don't pass the puck. Possibly an icing. Will be the call of that one over there. Going to reset on defensive zone of the Nashville Predator. Going to set up the shot 11-17. And we got a tie game. A goal from Forsberg. To tie the game 1-1. Panthers going to say very interesting. Not giving it up on Panthers. Big win last night. Is a big, huge win last night. Toronto does not play Danny. And look, you are going to meet Big Baba over that one over there. Okay, welcome back, Kaden. Thanks for being with us. Don't forget, guys, to kind of like. Thanks so much. Save Totola is 64. Never too late. Yeah, but you have to go low, start earlier. Totola have been there for 25 years, 30 years. Anyhow, Timmins recover the puck, pass the puck to Bunting, hold the puck, don't play puck behind the net. Intercept now by Eggval, shoot the puck out of the play, going to reset on the left side of the Zaros. Going to pick up the goal of the night for Nashville, so we get better. 1. Nashville. Forsberg is hot. 17th of the year for Forsberg. That's the reason he get paid a lot. 75 and 95. There we go. The board is set up properly. The puck go behind the net. Murray recovered by Forsberg, putting puck to the left side. Battle now by Neither Reader, joined by Eggval and Nylander. I believe the puck stuck with Granlund. Cody Glass looking right now with Giordano. They'll go back on the left side. Battle now. Glass joined the party with Eggval. The puck stuck right now with 6 players, but go back to the blind. Now Nashville control the puck, go Didi. Set up now, lose on shoot the puck and miss the net completely. Recovering the corner by Nashville. Battle for the puck, bring the puck to the blind. Now turn around, hold the puck a little bit longer. Don't play the puck. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leafs at 2-1, at 3-1 for the Toronto. Control back, go back by Eggval, bring by the goal line. Grant did not finish very well, the 3 versus 1 or 2 by Toronto. Go back at the blind, set up by Justin Holt, down the puck behind the goaltender. Intercept now by Toronto by putting puck in front of the net, a little bit too far, turn around to Eggval. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender, battle by Tavares. I apologize. Tavares now pass the puck to the blind, set up that rally, pass the puck in the right side, controlling now by Manor, return the puck to all the counter puck, shoot the puck, black shot by Zaros, and for the defenseman, hold the puck, the ball back on the left side, the puck in front of the net, Tavares shoot the puck, miss the net barely, they go back at the blind, hold the puck right there by Justin Hall, hold the puck a little bit longer, back to Manor, fire the puck missed the net barely, go back on the right side, don't play park by Nashville. The puck go all back on defensive zone of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Set up by Morgan Riley. Turn around. No plus coming for the Nashville. Go back to Marner. Marner attacking now. Go back to the round by Jack Crack. Return the puck to the line. The puck still out of the play by Justin Hall. Go to recovery by Giordano. And don't put the puck behind the goaltender of the Zeros. Intercept the puck barely. The puck go back on the left side. Chased by Marner. Now Nashville try to get the puck outside the zone. Battle on the right side of Zeros. We have DIXON, Owenson, and Jack Crack. The Nashville bring the puck to opposite corner. Taken by Jeremy Lauzon. Intercept by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Reset by Carrier. We have a whistle. Will be interesting to see the call on this one over there. I don't know. It will be a penalty for the Nashville Predator. But what a goal by Forsberg. A fake. And then bring the puck straight in the net to tie the game 1-1. We have a TV timeout. Welcome back, Mr. Roger. NHL is in the house. Welcome back. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation show. We welcome you. I thank William Snyder and Reggie from British Columbia. Reggie, the man, bring a lot of the continents and talking about the Montreal Canadiens after the post game. Montreal owes the Nashville Predator tomorrow night, so we're going to be watching them tomorrow night. At 7 o'clock Eastern Time. We invite you to join me live for another NHL play-by-play. Try to get all the information you need to know. We have a TV timeout, so we have a time to do it. There we go. Get that one there. Nobody play ground with insurance. Danny. Hi, Coach. Hi, Roger. We're doing well. You don't work too much. Reggie, thanks so much. Both of you to stop by. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. We have about 13 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this third period. Power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Like I mentioned to you, go back on the right side, bring the puck to blind, so up by Riley, pass the puck to Mana. Man is coming out. Fire the puck. Black shot with the defenseman. Nashville. Recovery by Nashville. Find a way to get the puck outside the zone. Control now by the Nashville. Don't pay puck by Jeannot. And the corner to Riley. Go back behind the net. Reset by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Second power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. We know Toronto have 0 shots during the first power play at the beginning of the first period. Go back now, attacking on the right side. Marner hold the puck, kick out the puck to Tavares, intercept by Nashville. Toronto have a really difficult time tonight on the power play. And then Nashville's coming out on the offensive zone. Hold the puck a little bit more. The right side, Murray. Pray the puck in front of the net. Intercept by Murray. Kick out the puck to right side to Marner. Marner set up now. 1:14 to go at the first power play. Murray now at the blind. Murray hold the puck. Draw the puck behind on the Nylander. Nylander kick out the Marner. Marner kick out for Tavares. Hold the puck. Set up the breakout now on the defensive zone. Tavares bring the puck to Nylander. Nylander on the right side of the goaltender. Return the puck to Riley. Riley walk in now. Riley pass the puck to Nylander. Nylander on the wall. Control the puck. Return the puck to Riley. Riley return the puck to Nylander. Again, go back to Tavares behind the goaltender. Control the puck all the way back. I think it's go back to Riley. Riley shoot the puck in front of the net. Rebound. It will back, bouncing back defensive zone. All the way back by Nashville. And going to reset on the defensive zone. Toronto Maple Leafs. Go back to Sandin. Sandin control the puck now. Hold the puck, bring the puck behind, set up by Jack Crack at the blue line, at the red line, kick out to Ekval, kick out now to Timmins. The puck behind it, Ekval, recovery by the Nashville, Egg on. Nashville is going to dump in the puck again. Again, The Toronto Maple Leafs are 0 shot during that second power play. Unbelievable with 10 seconds to go. Sandin with the puck at the blind. Control the puck now. Draw the puck behind to Ekblad at the red line. Ekblad attacking now. Kick out the puck a little bit too careful at the Timmins. Pass the puck blind. Hold the puck went out by Holgren. No chance. Recovery in front by Sandin. Sandin return the puck to Holgren. Attacking now in the offensive zone. Eleven strength. Draw the puck behind. Intercept now by Jankowski. Recovered the puck on the back end. Now the Ekblad go back to Nashville behind the net. You're going to recovery and holding for the puck behind Zero. 0 shot on the power play. We're almost at the end of the half of the game. Go back to Ekholm contre le puck. New member, NHL Hockey News Report. Been a member for many years with the Hockey National Show. Thanks so much, NHL. Go back to Nashville. On peut pas in front of the net. The puck bouncing back. Shoot the puck. Murray make a save. Finally, back the glove over. Put the glove over the puck after a shot of Forsberg. We're going to reset now on the defensive zone of the Matt Murray. That's what we got. Calls to great Gerard Cinquet. Jeffrey, welcome aboard. Jeffrey, Coach, when you hit the 6,000 sub, I have a custom lights coming to you. Thanks so much, Kevin. I appreciate that. There you go. NHL, thanks so much. 16 months, Mr. NHL. Always a pleasure, my friend. Thanks so much, NHL. We really appreciate your help about the Hockey Nation Live Show. So please don't forget. I think Dave, don't reload your page. You're going to see more likes. We have 39, I believe. Look at this. Pro. Give me a class. What you for? And okay, there we go. Go back now behind the net of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Reset now. Break out. Pinch up on the Nashville Predator. Hold the puck at the line. Show the puck in front of the net. The puck bouncing behind Murray. Chasing by Justin Hold. Find a way to get a puck. Hold on a long stretch pass into the zone. Set up by Toronto at the right side of Zaros. Battle now behind Camp. Camp hold the puck, but in front of the puck, bouncing on the skate of the Nashville, going to get out of the zone. G-Shine at the red line. G-Shine control the puck. Trying the offensive zone. Change the direction. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass up on the back door. Now Nashville are taking out. Shoot the puck in front of the net over Murray. The puck go on the left corner. Battle for Ekblad. But Camp maybe. The puck down the run. Neutral zone. Going to reset by Nashville Predator in front of the Tavares. Go back now in front of the bench for Nashville. Going to regroup on defensive zone. DDD back to Fabro. Don't pay par Lauzon behind the net. Intercept by Giordano. Ran the puck on the board. Back again to, I don't know. Intercept by Nashville. I think, shoot the puck. A black shot by the defenseman after a bad play by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Another bad play by Tavares. Go back to Winston. Get out the zone by Toronto. Loud the puck neutral zone by Minor. Minor chasing the puck. Hold the puck a little bit longer. No icing. Now it's going to be Jack Crock. I apologize. I said Minor. Go back at the blind. The puck outside the zone by Toronto. Another bad play with a little bit over 8:30 to go. New players coming for Toronto. Lindgren pass the puck. Don't pay puck by Minor. Chasing it up by Nylander. Intercept by Zaroz. Zaroz turned around on the left side. Intercept by Ekholm. Chasing went out on the left corner in front of Minor. Recovery by Toronto. Pass the puck to the wall. Holding the puck by Ekblad. Pass the puck to Sandin. Pass the puck to the right side. Now Murray shoot the puck. Missed the net barely. The puck bouncing back in front of Ekblad. Recovery by Nashville by Janat. Bring the puck to the right corner in front of Carrier. Carrier bring the puck on the board. Pass the puck to Ekholm. Ekholm attacking now. Hold the puck a little bit more. Long stretch pass. A kick by the Nashville. Recovery by Toronto in front of the bench. The puck go back at the defensive zone. Pin chasing by Ekholm behind Zaroz with less of 8 minutes to go remaining. Possibly icing. That's what got the call. Going to recover in defensive zone. And that's what we get at 7:55 to go remaining on this second period between the Toronto and the Nashville Predator. The shot of 14-19. The Nashville won the face-off with the puck blind. All the puck went out by the captain, Roman. Hit the puck now, contre the puck, bring the puck behind to McDonough. Shoot the puck on the left side of the back door. Recovery by Housie behind the net. Murray ran the puck on the board. A little bit for Cody Glass. Intercept by Toronto, but McDonough intercept blind. Contre back on the right side. Back to captain. Hold the puck more. The Toronto are tiring out on the ice after a nice scene. Go back to Forsberg. Intercept by Ekblad. Ekblad try to get back outside the zone. Finally, he did it. Don't play the puck on the neutral zone. Turn around. And the Toronto Maple Leafs still on the ice. Don't chance. Go back to Nylander. Nylander contre the puck. Turn around on the offensive zone. Kick contre the puck. Back the ball. Toronto to Justin Hall. Hall's coming now. Back to Nylander. Nylander tries to shoot the puck, miss the net, miss the puck completely, recovered by himself. Throwing the puck right now to blind, hold the puck on the back ends, and chasing right now by Carrier, shoot the puck Toronto in the back door. They're saved by the defenseman, and then Forsberg try to get out. Forsberg and lose the puck, lose his edge, recovered by Toronto Maple Leafs. Justin Hall pass the puck to the side, recovered by Jack Crack, pass the puck to the right side. And now Egg on bring the puck, wrap up in front of the net. No chance for Hunt. Hunt recover the puck behind the net, pass the puck behind McDonald, bring the puck to blind. Holding now by Justin Hall, return the puck behind the goaltender. The puck bouncing in front of the net, in front of the blind, apologize, recovered by the Nashville in front of the bench. Lob the puck in the back door. No icing. Go back to all. We're going to recovery and pass the puck behind to Timmins. Timmins went out and behind Murray, going to set up now the breakout. Pass the puck to the side. Toronto attacking now at the blue line, coming to the red line. Keep control the puck, kick out the puck a little bit too far. Bounce the puck behind the net. It's chasing by Fabro. Bring the puck to the corner. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leafs behind Zeros. We have 4 players try to get the puck. Finally, Nashville is going to use the board. Pass the puck, losing the puck at the end. Extend the puck with Toronto. Reset by Kerfoot. Pass the puck left side to Lindgren. Lindgren to the left side. Now control the puck. Lindgren in offensive zone. Lindgren shoot the puck. No possibility. A penalty for the Nashville for interference. Go back in the corner. And we have a battle. And we're going to whistle about this one over there. And it's going to be a penalty for the Nashville. And the Toronto Maple Leafs for the third time. Is it the charm or not? Or is going to be on the power play for the third time tonight. They still have 0 shots so far since the beginning of this game. We have face-off. We're going to give you some update about the stats. Give away 4-6. There we go. TV timeout. Thanks so much. All the likes. NHL. Glad to see you. Look at this poll. Thanks so much. Every day. I forgot to click on the comments. Time for Randy. Welcome back, Randy. Thanks for being with us. ENORTAP knock the door. Everybody knock the door. Thanks so much, guys. You stop by. We really appreciate to see each one of you in the house tonight. Here we go. Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you so much, Mr. NHL, ENORTAP. Many others knocked the door. Thank you to be here with us. Don't forget to click on the likes. Power play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's see what they look like. This will be a very important win. Will be good. They score at the end of the second period. And Murray Riley passed the puck a little bit to the Nylander. Give the puck to Manor. Manor full speed. Manor's coming on. Manor hold the puck a little bit more. Keep the puck. By Nashville Predator. And then Toronto cannot do anything on the power play right now. Riley pass to Mano, change direction, pass the puck to Nylander, at the blind, at the red line. Nylander try to get the puck around, pushing the puck for himself behind the goaltender. Nylander bring the puck to the blind, holding the puck right now by Bunting, return the puck to Tavares, return the puck behind the goaltender for Nylander. Nashville try the puck at ball by Lauzon, the puck back on the corner. We have 8 player guy behind the net. Unbelievable. 7 player right now. Go back between skating, between Bunting, between Nylander. And the puck stuck right there, and the puck moving a little bit. The recovery per minor. No, Nashville win the puck, guys. Don't put the puck. We just burned 1 minute, guys. A 0 shot right now for the Toronto Maple Leaf, and 5-minute power play in this game. Go back to Riley. Riley run the puck with Manor. Manor scanning in front of the bench. Go back to the red line. Manor changes direction. Grab the puck behind to Jack Rock. Jack Rock in the offensive zone. Point the puck to the blind. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Pass the puck now to Senden. Return the puck to the blind. Holding the puck by Timmon. Back to Jack Rock. In front of the tip and no chance. Go back, bouncing back to Jack Rock and Senden. Battle for the goal line. Nashville don't play puck again. There will be another icing with 0 shot on the net, guys. Unbelievable. The special team on Nashville is excellent tonight again. The Toronto Maple Leaf. I'll check. Then Roger, hopefully doing well, by the way. Don't work too hard. Go back to Egval. Should the puck, I will make a save. Rebound. Nashville recovery puck. When the puck in neutral zone, we're going to be Evans strength. 5 versus 5. 1 shot, guys, on the power play and 3 attempts tonight. Go back to the left side. Toronto Maple Leaf. Run the puck around the board. It's still 2-1 Toronto Flyers versus Washington at the third period. We're going to start the period a little bit shortly. Go back now by Senden. Pass the puck to Timmons. Timmons went out control the puck. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Timmons turn around. New players coming for the Nashville Predator. Now don't play puck by Timmons. Pass the puck to the side. Attacking now by Kerfoot. Shoot the puck. Blocker shot by Saros. The puck bouncing back behind the net. Battle for the left side. Kerfoot try to get the puck. Nashville control the puck by Carrier. The puck by Fabro. Recovery by the Toronto Maple Leaf, but lose the puck. Now Toronto Nashville attacking. Shoot the puck. Murray make a save. Rebound. Go back on the left side. Recovery by Nashville. At the blinds coming now. Fire on the right side. Return the puck to McDonough. Bring the puck to I don't know, it's Granlund. Shoot the puck. Tip in front of the net. Murray looking for the puck. And Nashville recovery puck. Back down, McDonough. Fire the puck. Black shot again. Murray all around. Cannot see anything in front of him. Now, David Camp find a way to get a puck. The puck stuck right there. Keep the puck for Nashville. Another bad play for Toronto. Another chance again. Another chance for DIXON. Battle for the puck on the right side. The Murray. We have 4 players right there with Forsberg is a part of the show right now with Pani season. The puck don't bring back, but Toronto Maple Leaf going to be the bench. New players coming. Less of the 3 minutes to go remaining on the second period. Turn around by the captain. Roman going to break out. Pass the puck to McDonough. Return the puck to captain. Captain looking back. Pass the puck to the side. Don't play puck to Shine. Don't play puck by Owenson. The puck in the corner by Murray. Chasing it up by Justin. Go back and back. We're now with Murray. Murray try puck. Grenland intercept the puck right now. Bring it back to Owenson. Bring the puck to the line. Set up now. Shoot the puck. Murray make a save. And no rebound. McDonough pushing left footer with Nether Raider. And nothing happening with 2:09 to go remaining, guys, on this period. We have a TV timeout. The last one of the second period. Here we go. All the update is up. Randy and after imagine now is known as the Day. And thanks so much for that one. Missionary for line. Caroline, please do not disrespect. Thanks, Caroline. Caroline Simmer, this is Toronto, not Quebec. Speak English. Thanks so much, Caroline, for your comments. Jose. There we go. How big is Zaros? Only 6 foot, William. The third period start at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. 2-1 for the Flyers with 15:44 to go. Washington, remember, they won 1-0 the last game, and now they are score only one more goal. Anyhow, there will be a good news for the Montreal if the Flyers win at the end of the day. Bad news for my prediction because ENORTAP, but it's a subject for another time. Is this good? That's not mine. Spending the money about this. And Quebec, that's all right. Not a problem. About that. Go back now to the side. Toronto attacking now on the neutral zone. Keep up the puck. Control puck to the board. Recovery by the goaltender of Saros. Battle now by McCann. McCann play his first game NHL. McCann on the back door. Holding the puck in front of McDonough. Now battle for the puck. Recovery by Tavares. Find a way to get a puck at the blue line. But intercept by the Nashville Predator. Turn around behind the net. Set up by Roman Ozzy. Load the puck in neutral zone. Set up now on the right side. Intercept by Manor. 2-1 by Tavares. Fire puck. Black shot by Zero. Rebound by Nashville. Recovery puck. Bring the puck to the net. But they find a way to get back to Manor. Manor hold the puck. Manor keep over the puck. And Manor shoot the puck in front of the net. Black shot by Nashville. Finally, Nether. Bring the puck out. Intercept by Nylander. Return the puck to the goal line. Go back to Riley. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Nashville again. Don't play puck in neutral zone. We have less of 1 minute to go remaining on this period. Still 1-1 at the end of this second period. Go back to Toronto again, the right side. Zero. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Zeros. Nothing happening. Hold the puck with 37 to go remaining. Thank you so much, you guys, for all the likes we got so far. Thanks so much, everybody. I'm going to Alex game on Saturday. Against other, I will get to see another win. Chicago. Awesome. And thank you so much, everybody. And that's what we got there. Face up at the right side of the Zaros. 37 to go. Winning by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Hold the puck to the line. Fire puck. A black shot right there on the left side of the Zaros. Recovery by Egg-Home. I think it's, I'm not sure, I don't think it's Egg-Home. Recovery now by the Nashville. Don't play puck in the neutral zone. All the way back behind Murray. Reset by Giordano. Less than 20 seconds to go. Giordano passes the puck to the right side. Toronto don't play puck in front of the bench of the Toronto. Tip. No icing. It will go behind the net. That's chasing by Bonding. Intercept now by the Nashville Predator. Return the puck. We have 7 seconds to go. Back to DIXON at the line. Long stretch pass on the right side of the Nashville. Show the puck on the side. Tip the puck. Murray make a save. Rebound. Everybody come back. It's like a bowling alley right there. Everybody fall apart. It's going to be the end of this second period at the Scotiabank in Toronto downtown, and we have only one goal, guys, during the first period. Second period, I apologize. Philip Forsberg at 146 scored 17 of the year, assisted by Barzinen and DeShine to tie the game 1-1. And 7 shots versus 12 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's conclude this second period, guys, and Toronto. And we're going to go back on the second intermission of the game. 1 power play for Toronto. They are 0-3 so far since the beginning of this game. And the Nashville only 1 penalty tonight on the power play. And did not capitalize like Toronto on this. We're going to have a TV timeout. We're going to set up all the update you need to know. We're going to check, talk in the chat a little bit. Take away. Here we go. We have all the update we need to know. I said for 2 Flyers tonight, Melissa. You nailed it tonight. Congratulations. Bad second period. Michel Plissé. Yeah, not very good. They don't take advantage of the power play, Michel. That's the biggest problem over there. The Flyers score, guys. 3-1 for the Flyers. A goal of Owen Tippett gave that W. That goal. Wow. It's another bad turnover by the Capitals tonight, and the Flyers take advantage of everything. The Capitals have a really good stretch right now. The Flyers, I apologize, the Capitals too, but the Flyers right there take advantage of the play home, and possibly they're going to beat the Flyers. Tippett score is 13 of the year. Owen Tippett, guys, 13.
Super Chat.
Super Chat. Super Chat, Rivers, chop, chop, chop. Thank you, Reggie. Super chat number 2 of the night by our friend Reggie. Thanks so much again, Mr. Reggie, for your super chat at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Mr. Dan Asham knocked the door with the beautiful Colette. Thanks so much, both of you, directly from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Was great PK by Nashville, but yes, Toronto probably looked like Montreal, and that second period, you're absolutely right about this, Nicholas. The entrance, that's good. Nashville is solid. We have to give credit for what they do. Nashville, completely a different team. If you remember, we watched them at the month of November example, and now you look at them, it's completely transformed. Is it because McDonough come back in the lineup? Is it the wake up of Forsberg? Is it Zaro's really the big factor in bring is the way he play. It's like a dominoes, right? The Ozzy play better, Forsberg play better, the team play better, and you have to give credit for the Nashville comeback right now and the standing and possibility to be a contender now for the playoff. I remember last year they lost the last game against the Arizona Coyotes to get out of the playoff when the Dallas Stars slipped between and the playoff, and the Dallas Stars almost beat the Calgary Flame in the first round and 7 game with an amazing, great performance, the goaltender Jake Ottinger and last season. So really interesting. Thanks so much, Mr. Reggie, for this super chat. Reggie, again, where could the Flyers without Tortorella? Yep, absolutely. William McRae got robbed of the Norris last season for Ozzy. So I'm doing fine. And then 2-1 American for the Rochester versus the Laval Rocket. Thanks so much about this one, Mr. RG. Always a pleasure. Hello again, Mr. Rooting for Toronto tonight. Roger with no emoji tonight, Roger. Is it because Roger and Danny, I don't know Danny's around. So Danny guy stay in the garage when he's watching the Hockey Nation Live Show, right? And Roger, he stay in the closet when he's watching the Hockey Nation Live Show. So what a family. The Flyers take the lead 4-1, guys. And Shorten did. Wow. And PK, the Flyers beat the Washington Capitals. Good evening, Mr. Luke from British Columbia. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Thanks to be with us. Go, Leaf, go. So long, Mr. ENORTAP, you're not going to be 4-0 tonight, like me. We're going to be 0-1 about this. Wow. Hopefully, Toronto can save our night, Mr. ENORTAP. Yep, the snowball off from RJ from Chicago. Roger. Two more games after that. Tonight, we have the Edmonton play against the Anaheim Ducks, and then the Los Angeles Kings holds the San Jose Sharks. Big game for Edmonton. Guy, Edmonton cannot lose this game tonight. This will be like, wow, that's going to be hot in Edmonton if they lose tonight. And, San Jose Sharks, my hope is the Kings win and overtime tonight. That will give an extra point for San Jose to join the Montreal Canadiens. Luciano said, go, Brett, go, please. Luciano took the Nashville tonight about this. Yeah, not a very good night so far. Flyers have been winning. They're lately. Very nice. Yes, Nicholas, you're absolutely right for them. I think with that night, that W, guys, of the Flyers, they will give them 37 points with 39 points. Let's see what we get right now. The Flyers, guys, are 6-4 the last 10 games. They are 39 points tonight and 41 games. If they win tonight at 39 points, the Flyers going to pass the Detroit Red Wings, and they're going to pass the Ottawa Senators. They're going to be 1 point behind the Florida Panthers and the Buffalo Sabres. Wow. They'll be huge for the Montreal Canadiens. That would give them Montreal Canadiens, honestly, perfect for them to see the Flyers get there, and the Flyers getting close to the Florida Panthers. Can you imagine the Florida Panthers, the Flyers been in front of the Florida Panthers at the end? Toronto, Montreal, visit Predator. Yes, sir, Reggie. Back-to-back game for them. About this, go this out with whoop. Mais ça, OK. Friesen, OK. Garage, closet. Look. The brotherly love, Steve G. Yes, Flowers, Luciano. Go, Press, go. Luciano is all about Flowers been winning lately. Very nice for this. Flowers home record against Washington is very good for Luciano. I cannot wait to see PK getting a standing ovation tomorrow for Luc Lafortune. Coach, I was the only one who took the Flyers also, Luciano. Wow. You're going to nail it, possibly. A boss for you, my friend, Toronto Montreal versus REDGY. Nicholas Flyer been winning because they are all playing a scrimmage game tomorrow. And then we have a few people, Red Wings, Melissa. Toronto, 12 game initial figures. Oh, ouch. If the others lose tonight, they're going to go apply for welfare for Kevin. It would be great. It would be amazing if you never watch it then, but don't care. Just want to fun in Montreal. All good here, Melissa. Here's the things. Yamo, Florida put Parkov and Lundell, same line. I think very good move. They have enough center against Wendell, not winger. Well, that's maybe a good move for them for sure. Good evening, Mr. KLS in the house. KLS just what with Wayne's Jacks again. Zeller have an incredible shift at the end of the game. Second period. KLS Zeller at 4 points yesterday, 4 assists. You're absolutely right about this. Others can never get over the then they get with the timer and still look at Watson. And how are you doing? Everything look good about this one. Everybody look happy in the chat. Thanks so much. We're going to wait for the second period, third period restart, and next couple of minutes. Again, going to go back on the update. The Capitals score. Johansson cut the lead from 3-2 with 9:23 to go remaining on this game. Me is awesome. Everything. RJ schedule. Thanks so much. RJ, just give us an update like I just mentioned to you beforehand. I apologize, but we're going to go, guys, on the TV timeout here for another TV timeout for the Hockey Nation Live show. And we'll be back very shortly. Don't go nowhere. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. And LinkedIn should be go tomorrow. Visit the Montreal Canadiens. You're absolutely right. Great comments about this, Mr. RJ. Mr. Yamo, you're right. Maybe give it a chance for Montreal. They cannot win tomorrow. They have to lose.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Oh. Princess of mine. What have I done to deserve your royalty? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day.
And I will stop at 4 p.m. for the tool. Look very good. All the forecast, not the greatest about this. Thanks so much for the likes. We have a couple of people pop up. Thanks so much, everybody, to be with the Hockey Nation show tonight. We're getting there. A couple of people. Très bien. Look. Share code was on that. Thanks so, Melissa. We're going to set up the third prayer, guys. We're getting there. Give me a chance to take a break here. Third period. For some reason, tonight the scoreboard does not work, so we're going to bring back tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll be ready. What is your favorite Thai meal, Yamo? Right now, I'm stuck with a Pai Thai shrimp, Yamo. You know, you have a lot of chicken, everything. I'm not really a big fan for the pork, so everything is mixed with chicken. I love it, but usually I take my food. I don't eat a lot in the morning, but I eat at 2 o'clock afternoon, and I'm getting at 2 o'clock most of the time. I'm getting Pai Thai shrimp usually. That's maybe the one I like the most right now. The night depends. Depends what I feel. I go to night market. They built another one beside me now, a bigger one, so I can wait to see what kind of food they're going to get over there. But the night, I will go to the night market. I pick up. I'm really open up the night. Like it's not like a one specific meal, from chicken to go to fish, or mixed with all kinds of stuff. They have a lot of things I would never try. Last night I took my first. Last night talking about this Yamo food. Last night I took my first corn in Thailand. I did not eat corn since I'm here, and so I ate a corn yesterday. It was pretty good last night. But yeah, because I eat. Most of the time, Yamo, on the I carry on my stuff. I don't take a lot of soup, the Thai soup, the morning or whatever it is. I think I eat only 2 so far. But yeah, really the Pai Thai, and but they have other stuff like I would not touch it at all. Like I don't know, those kind of. I would take a picture, bring to you, and then they have like they have an aquarium, and they put some fish, and they cook. I don't know how they do that. Like I would not touch it at all. But would be interesting to see that. For that one, a good boy. Go leave. Go, Michael. Welcome back, Coach. When are you going to sleep? And forget your 9 a.m. right now. You could be on the marsh. You would not know. My routine is better, honestly, William. We are the right time because when we change the time again, I'm 1 hour behind. It's a little bit more harder, but it's funny because every time I go to bed, I live on the beach. All right, when I go to bed, my room is a small condominium, but my room is full of glass, and the moon or whatever is pop up on and I always open the curtain so that the moon pop up or the lights pop up, And from my bed, I can see the ocean completely. Every time I go to bed at midnight. I wake up at 4:15, and every time I go to bed, I always pinch myself. So this is the best. This is amazing. And obviously, I'm alone, so I wish more people can see that view the night about this. Anyhow, go back at the third period, with the third period restart on the left side of the Rose, pass the puck, and then Nashville don't play puck, and it was on. Get up by Hohenson, pass the puck, recovery by Minor, recovery, and regroup on defensive zone. Coach, any prediction on the West Coast game? Edmonton's going to get in Los Angeles game tonight. Dave, I expect that one over there. Maya Anderson and maybe Edmondson. Leclerc, Raleigh only. Wait, that was so true. Good rule is for step back. Don't eat it. Larry Lavallee, welcome back. Larry is from Arizona. Welcome back, Larry. With hockey, just go for the tight market and ask Mason when at the heat and don't ask a question. Yeah. Those small squid on the stick and the market. No, thanks, Nicholas. Yeah, wow, 4-3 the Flyers. Now, Randy, wow, would be crazy if the Washington Capitals come back at this game. We'll see how many minutes you have. 4:13, TJ OG score. Can Washington come back? And that would be like crazy if they come back. Go back now, Jules show the puck, and Marie McKesson rebound to the side. Recovery by Raleigh. Go back now behind the net, battle with Hohenson. We have 4 players. Grenland checking right now, and Hohenson tried to get a puck in the corner with David Camp. Camp tried to get a puck, ran the puck on the board to opposite corner to Pierre Ekval, intercept the blind, holding the puck, return the puck in front of the net. Recovery by Hohenson, and battle behind the net by Sandin and David Camp. The neither return to get puck. Finally, the puck will be outside zone by Pierre Ekval. Pierre Ekval don't play puck. Chasing right now by McCann. McCann behind the goaltender hit right now. By McDonald, recovery by Ekval, pitching right now by the captain, and McCann won the battle with the puck to foot of the blind, hold the puck, shoot the puck, black shot in front of the net. Zaros McKesson with the glove, no rebound. We're going to reset on the left side of the McDonald at the Saros with 21 shot for the Nashville. Go back on the site. Coach, you need to get more sleep at night, 4 hours. Maybe gave you a credit for all the injury you have. That's a pressure 4 hours of sleep. Yeah. I take usually, guys, another 1 hour, 90 minutes during the day at some point. But I still on average 5 hours, 6 maximum. Shoot a puck for the Toronto in front of the net, intercept by the Nashville defenseman. Recovering out a neutral zone by the front of the bench, the puck battle. Toronto try to get a puck to the zone now. Go back to and then shoot a puck over Zaros. The puck bouncing back on the neutral zone in front of the bench on Nashville. Toronto go to regroup completely on defensive zone. Like me to buy this stage, I would be not the same one with injury story. Try him, enjoy the return. Set on the third floor. Coach never sleep. Look, you said on the third floor, the view must be outstanding, William. Yeah, I'm right there on the third front. The bug is under story about them for sure. Go back behind the net, set up by Justin Hold. Pass the puck to the side, recovery by Jeannette. I don't sure Jeannette bring puck to Hohenson and maybe go back on the left side of Murray. Nashville control the puck. Hohenson control the puck now. Bring puck, cycling the puck for Nashville. High-low. Try the puck right now. Shoot puck in front of the net. Pinch in front of the net. Recovery, shoot puck. Black shot by Hunt. Recovery now. Toronto struggle right away back at the puck. Bouncing back over on the neutral zone. Finally, go to recovery by Carrier. Carrier right now battle for the puck on the left side with Holmstrom. And we have Wenson, I believe. Maybe not Wenson. Recovery by the Nashville going to reset on defensive zone. Nate Minor to score for this. Larry. Coach never sleep. Larry said this. There we go. And look, let's me get tired sometime. Like I said before, it's my shift for 4 hours to sleep. Go back now, defensive zone. Recovery by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Won't see the puck. Recovery by now by the Nashville Predator. Go back DD. Set up the captain. Who's the puck now? Don't play by Murray. Chasing the puck. Murray intercept the puck in front of the. I don't know, it was McDonald. McDonald behind the goal line. Wow. Don't play the puck by Toronto. Kick out the puck. Not taken up by Riley. Riley's coming to the right side of Zaros. Riley control the puck. Wrap up all the way back to the blind. Hold the puck. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Minor. Miss the net completely. Recovery went out by Sandin. Don't play puck by John Tavares. Recovery by the captain of the Nashville. Putting puck in a neutral zone. and go back on defensive, but you have an icing by the Toronto Maple Leafs with 16 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Look like for Saints Fenêtre, good for the youngest special Zuski, or is the captain for Nashville. No goal about this, Jeffrey. About this, you awesome. I will give me about 1 minute, Mr. Nicholas. Is ID 1.1. The purchase cap space is at $1.4 million right now for the Nashville Predator. $1.5 billion, guys, for that one over there. 4-3 with 3 minutes to go remaining for the Flyers, by the way. Go back now on the left side. Don't pay part in Nashville, a neutral zone. Battle now par Ekval. And Fabro, the go turn around by the Nashville, going to dump in the park and the recovery by Toronto Maple Leafs, and turn around on the neutral zone. They use the puck in front of the net, in front of the bench, recovery now by Nashville. Owenson return the puck to Fabro on defensive zone. Fabro on the right side, long stretch pass in the neutral zone. Pinch by the Nashville, recovery by Lindgren, return the puck to the zone, set up now to the side, a little bit too far for Ekval. Another exchange puck, recovery by Carrier, don't play puck neutral zone, set up by Needham Raider, attacking an offensive, drive the puck behind to Hohenson, at the left side of Murray, change the direction, bouncing by the right corner, chasing went out on the right side, pinch went up by Egholm at the goal line, bring puck in front of the net, the puck bouncing back to Carrier on the back end, coming back on the right side, Murray, don't play puck by the goaltender, reset by Hohenson, return the puck all the back at the blind, nobody was at the blind for the Nashville. The puck goes slightly back on defensive zone. Set up now up by Ekholm. New players coming for both teams. They're going to reset a little bit. 15 minutes to go remaining. Still 1-1. The puck bouncing back by Murray. Bouncing by Timmins. Timmins on back ends. Timmins pinching went up by Nashville. Pressure Nashville since the beginning of this period, guys. Nashville apply a lot of pressure on Toronto. Go back in front of the bench. Nylander loses his edge. Recovering up by Toronto. 1-1. Go back on the left side. Shoot the puck. Miss the net. Controlé on the left side by Nashville. Try puck outside the zone. The puck's thin right now by Didi. Back to Riley. Riley comes in. Fire puck. Block shot by the defenseman. Recovery by Kerfoot. A little bit too far. Intercept by Nylander. In front of the tip. In front of Zaru make a save. Recovery by the captain. In front of Bunting. Bouncing out with the referee. The puck goes stuck right now by Cody Glass. Glass hold the puck a little bit longer. Turning puck to the left defenseman. They set up by McDonald. Intercept now by the Toronto Bunting. Battle on the left corner. There's Zaros. The puck stuck on the ball. Pinch by the Toronto Maple Leafs. They'll go back outside, possibly at 2-1 for the Nashville. Finally, back checking by the Toronto, helping the defenseman. Murray make a save with the glove. No rebound. We're going to reset now on the left side of back Murray with 13:55 to go remaining for both teams. That's what we got so far between both teams. And we're going to have a TV timeout. Few people. Hockey Mode, back in the house. Hockey Mode, welcome back, my friend. Thanks to see you around. And comes some kind of conversation in the chat. Don't feel it. Watching Nashville with them. Nashville never tried. Rand McDonough, bad business. About this one with that. We're going to see the next game. 4-3 guy, 40 seconds to go remaining. Empty net, power play for the Flyers. Not a good news for the Flyers. The Capitals, Washington. Look like the Flyers going to win tonight by the score maybe 4-3 or 5-3. And wow, another bad night of prediction tonight. About this one. Hockey Mode, please stop spam. About that. Whenever you don't get it, I shall go Hockey Mode. Can you do something about this guy? Rangers over there. Get this number. Nicholas, okay, thanks, Coach. They got is money, and that's why I was wondering. Yeah, remember, Nicholas, the salary cap, guys, is increasing a little bit more at the trade deadline. So if you look about this, maybe you don't know, but all the salary cap they have available, right? If you have $1.5 million available, at the trade deadline, that gave them about $3.3 million available. Because they prorate the salary cap from today until the until the trade deadline. So a little bit difficult to explain to you here, but if you see right now a team at $2 million, expect they're going to get about 3.8 to $3.8 million available. Go back now by Toronto attacking right now at the blind. Sandin should have park, miss the net. Going to find the net. Saros make a save. We're going to reset now on the left side of the right side of the. Now race hockey mode was spam. Sorry about that, guys. My bad. Parker, so wish have 4-winning great job mode. But that, look at the next time you don't listen, you'll be banned from. So please confirm with me. I feel like I leave or missing something or on Matthews. Yeah, possibly right there. I will help him for sure. Was the last night doing same thing, Danny? Go back now on the side, winning now by the Nashville Predator. And winning down play park for Fabro, the puck bouncing back on defensive zone. The auto believe go behind Timmins. Timmins intercept the puck. Timmins now looking at puck, hold the puck. Another bad play by Timmins. For the net, Murray should pay. Wow, Timmins struggle right now. Go back on the horizontal zone and then find the Nylander. Draw the puck to the Nylander. Don't pay puck behind goaltender. Zeros intercept for Fabro with a shoulder check. We now battle with Nylander and Kerfoot. Hold the puck with Bear. The puck stuck between everybody and battle for Fabro. Fabro target back. Nylander intercept the puck. When they find the blue line and shoot him net. When they find the back door. He missed an empty net. Parker foot. Zero making a baby zing. On the left side, the puck ball back now by the Nashville. By the Forsberg. All the puck. Pass the puck to the right side. Nashville get out of the zone. At the blue line. At the red line. Don't pay by Van Murray. And they're going to intercept now by Witt. Tim is going to intercept the puck. Throw the puck behind. Intercept now by Forsberg. But it's Jankowski. Go back on the behind goaltender. By the blue line. Holding back by Carrier. Bringing puck to the DD. Hack home. No control puck. Shoot the puck. Black shot. The puck bouncing. Murray make a big save at the last second. Go back to Winston. Now go back behind the goaltender. Return the puck to at the left side. Keep the puck at the blue line. Go back to DD. Set up the Carrier. Shoot the puck all the way. Murray make a save. No rebound in front of the Nashville. Go to a set on the left side of Murray. But this was close for Nashville. And Murray make a big save. What about the big save on the back door? Or Zeros. One Kerfoot missed the back door completely on the right side. And then Murray, Zero make a save on that last one. The puck bouncing. And then Murray stopped the puck with the blocker. Two big saves with both goaltender. Both goaltender don't want to give anything. They want to stay in the game. Travis Konechny scored a hat trick tonight for the Flyers, and that way the Flyers win tonight by the score 5-3 against the Capitals, Washington. Congratulations, Luciano, for that one over there. Yes, so the quiz. You're absolutely right, Dave, about Zeros tonight. Nashville attacking now. On ton zone at the red line. Combine on offensive zone. Hold the puck now. At the left side of Murray. They go back behind the net. They chase him now. Bring the Jano. Bring by the corner. And now on the opposite corner of Murray. Right corner. Battle for the way behind the net. And now we have a two-player. Go back on the left side. Drennan, I believe. Throwing the puck right away. Intercept now by the Nashville on the right corner. They bring puck outside the zone by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Puck bounces, stay in the zone. Another turnover by the Toronto. Finally, Morgan Riley find a way to get a puck outside the zone by the board. Recovery by the McDonough. Bring to Ozzy. Ozzy's coming out. Fire puck. Black shot by the defenseman Justin Hall. The puck go all of the play. We're going to reset on the left side of the goaltender. To play out one hockey. Two tough team. Wow, just wow. Kevin called me. Told you to take the Flyers coach. ENORTAP. Yeah, I want to get this, but it did not work about that, unfortunately. Trenin, number 13, here we go. And Novak, 82. Trenin. Final score, guys, the Flyers 5, the Capitals 3. A hat trick for Konechny, 22, 23, and 24. And Tippett is 13. Crazy, but that was, he goes, listen to preacher, etc. Nicholas. Thank you. And at that, I clear. Press lucky about this one over there. Got to give to Murray. He is on the mission to prove a purple round. To take at it, and then that's what we got so far. Thanks so much, everybody. Don't forget to click on the likes before you leave the building. There we go. And then once go, listen to Preacher. Here we go. Back now on the defense, back on the game. Penalty for Ekval. Wow. Penalty for Ekval, guys. Second power play for Nashville. Can they find a way to score and take the lead 2-1? And a big important face-off on defensive zone. And then second power play for the Nashville. Have 4 shots on the first one. And will be now winning by the Toronto. Trompé par Giordano, par the puck stuck in the zone. Now battle for the red side. The ball go behind Murray. We're going to recover right now by Morgan Riley. They're going to reset all the back. And then don't pay puck on defensive zone. All the zeros. And intercept by zeros. Go back on the other side. Don't pay by Manor. Chasing the puck on the left side. Manor try to get the puck in front of Johansson. Johansson hold the puck. Johansson's coming to the blue line. Attacking now on the red line. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Drop the puck. Keep the puck for himself. Johansson turn around. Kick out the puck now on the offensive zone. Drop the captain. Bring by the corner. Nashville attacking. Front of net. Shoot the puck. Murray make a save. Go back to Giordano. Drop the puck behind. Intercept by Nashville at the blue line. Hold the puck now to Johansson. Johansson looking now. Pass up by the back door. The puck bouncing run out by Camp. Recovery by captain. Lou cannot keep the puck in the zone. Recovered by Johansson. Johansson attacking again. Kick out the puck left side. Back to Nether Raider. Johansson. There's no Johansson. Back to the puck behind the net. They're set up now at the blind. Nashville recovery puck. Back to God to Jose. Shoot the puck Nashville. Black shot by Murray. Rebound 2 times. Nothing hell happening on the right side of the Matt Murray. And we're going to recovery at 9:46 to go remaining. 27 shot for the Nashville. Nashville have a pretty wicked power play earlier. Face up on the right side, Matt Murray. G-Shine. When the face up, bring part of the blind, go back to Grenland. Grenland pass the puck the side to Heck Holmes, unit number 2. Heck Holmes shooting now, pass the puck to Shine. Fire the puck, a black shot by Toronto. Go back now, intercept by Heck Holmes, bring the puck to the right side, holding now at the goal line. Back again to Forsberg, back to Heck Holmes. Fire the puck, a black shot Murray. Go back on the left side, recovery by Toronto, lob the puck in defensive zone. Go to be back, all back on defensive zone of the Nashville Predator with 30 seconds to go remaining on the power play. And we just crossed the 9 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Fall back to Cody Glass. Cody Glass coming. Maybe Forsberg. We have an injury for Toronto. Murray make a save. And we have a whistle right there. But we look like we have an injury. David Camp got hit right away back over there. And hit by Nether Raider. We'll see the play right there. Wow, usually this is an interference in the hockey. Usually they call it. Now this time they did not call it, but usually it's an interference they call most of the time, but they don't call it tonight. Wow. That is coming to the Madison tomorrow night. Looking forward to my Ranger victory. That'll be important. We have right now back-to-back on defense after the meeting between players. The referee, and Shelton Cave does not understand that one over there. Shelton Cave upset about this one over there. Wow. Bit hit, nasty hit. Yeah, it surprised me. Should be a penalty coming. Ref, yeah, I think so too. How many times they gave a penalty for interference at the blue line in many ways. So I think they missed this one. But we'll see. 5 seconds to go remaining on the power play for the Nashville. Go back in front of the bench. Don't play by Van Murray. We are Evans throwing the puck back in the corner. Chasing now by the left side by Giordano. Go back on the left side for the net. Go final, intercept the puck. Go back to Ekval. Lost the puck on the side. Recovery by the Nashville on defensive zone. Don't play the puck behind the goaltender Murray. Possibly an icing. That will be the card. We're going to reset on the defensive zone of the Nashville Predator. And we have Here we go. Cam have to go, guys, on the Toronto attacking now. Shoot the puck. Zero makes a rebound on the left side. Now winning by the Nashville. Cam have to go to the protocol concussion right now. Just left for the locker room. Go back to Nashville. On to the puck. Shoot the puck. Murray makes a rebound on the left side. Go back on the right side. Face off on the right side. Murray. Wow. Great chance for the Nashville Predator at the last second after Toronto missed this one. And we're going to go back now on the TV timeout, guys. Go, leave, go. Michel Cloutier, welcome back. What game is the Bruins watching? Charlie, a penalty. About this one, go back on the left corner. Yeah, absolutely, Nicholas. About this, Conor Ijo All Day Bar Classic, Go Leave Go for Kevin. Remember, friend, I'll pay money about this, Go Leave Go. And we'll go there. We're back now on the defensive zone of the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're going to regroup. Less of 8 minutes to go. This smell a little bit the overtime here, guys. I wouldn't be surprised. Toronto again for the net pinch, but tip, but no miss the tip. Recovered by Cody Glass. Glass now on the 12 zone. Don't pay by the right side. Intercept by Toronto Maple Leafs. Turnover. Come back now by Manor. Manor hold to the puck. Manor's coming offensive zone. Great stick by the Toronto, by Nashville. Don't pay by the corner. Go back to Tavares. Tavares return the puck. Hold the puck to the wall in front of Carrier. Hold the puck nice side, lose his edge with McDonough, and now the puck stuck under Tavares. Hold the puck in net. We have a whistle for the referee, I believe. We're going to a set on the left corner, right corner as the Rose. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. Don't forget to click on the likes. I'll be back until the end of this game. Don't forget, tomorrow we are back with a warm-up show at 6 o'clock p.m. Then tomorrow night, you have a ceremony of the Piquet Subban. We'll be back a little bit later. I think we're going to pop up at 7:15 tomorrow night for the Montreal Canadiens versus the Nashville Predator. Face up on the right side of the Rose. We have Kerfoot, I believe, on this draft. And then winning by the Nashville Predator going to the SEPT. McDonough loses the puck, pinch him up by Bunting, I believe, or Nylander. The puck stuck in the zone. And the puck go back out, finally. Going to recover by Toronto. They regroup, go DDD. Set up by Lindgren in front of the bench. Don't pay by Ben Goaltender. Chasing up by Kerfoot on the left side. And Nashville Predator, Fabro. Go to recovery by Nashville. Drawing the puck, I think it was Trenin. Go back Nashville, loud the puck bouncing back on defensive zone by Toronto. They're going to go DDD. It's rally to Justin Hall, bring the puck to Kerfoot. Leave the puck to Nylander. The puck throws back to Fabro. Go back DDD by Ekholm. I say Eggblood. Ekholm. Go back at Toronto, going to recover the puck. Don't put the puck in the 12 zone. Set up on Nylander. Toronto attacking. 3 versus 2. Nylander draw the puck to Kerfoot. Coming on front of him. Shoot the puck. That will make us a rebound to the left side. Control by Kerfoot. Recover by the goaltender. Now battle for Ekvar. Go back to the side to Fabro. Pass the puck behind. Recover by Trenin. Pass the puck now to Niederreiter, I believe. Don't play the puck in the right corner. Chased by Novak. Apologize. Go back on the right side. Toronto, dans le parc foot, attacking up par Toronto, attacking a 2 versus 2. On left side, 0. Hold the puck in the back door. Sandin should the puck. 0 make a save. Oh, Sandin could drive that puck up in the corner. Sandin hold right there on the stomach of the goaltender. What a play by Sandin. But again, 0 was easy save about this one. I'll go to reset now on the right side of Sandin. 29 shot versus 31. Give you an update. Don't forget to click on the likes. Shot attempts, Toronto 53. Shot attempt for Nashville Predator 41. Just want to give you this update. Right there, Hohenson and the face-off, phase 2, Holmgren, winning par de Nashville, go back to Carrier. Carrier try puck outside the zone, battle now the blind, intercept now by Toronto, the puck bouncing back at defensive zone, behind Murray, pressure now, Timmon recovery puck in front of Hohenson, pass the puck, bad play puck, then fire puck, black shot, oh my God, Connor Timmons did not play well, that's the second time you make a big mistake, recovery by Holmgren, pass the puck neutral zone, don't play puck by Toronto, don't play puck behind Zaros, intercept the puck, go back now by the DDD, go back now in front of the bench for Nashville, down the puck behind Murray, the puck bouncing back, chasing by Sandin, draw the puck behind to Lindgren, go back now, pass the puck in front of the bench, in front of Toronto, and it was on, set up by Sandin to the blinds, coming to the red line, hold the puck now, Sandin attacking now, don't play puck to opposite corner, intercept now by Toronto, people believe, but Nashville find a way to get a puck back in the zone now, get the puck to Granlund, who's going to recover it, or maybe Fabro. Fabro set up the puck, pass to go DDD back to Ekholm, return the puck to Fabro. Fabro now at the blind, hold the puck now, get the puck to the board, don't pay puck by Nashville, chasing out by the Nashville Predator, behind by Deschamps, recovery by Deschamps, the back door, hold the puck bouncing back over Murray, recovery by Nashville, run the puck to the line, set up now by Fabro, return the puck behind the goaltender of the Murray, but in front of Tavares, pinch went out by Nashville behind the net. We have right now 4 bail. Tavares is there with Shaq Graham, the puck back of the line. Now controlled by Granlund. Hold the puck now, is coming. Deschamps is coming on the right side. Now lose the puck at the last minute. Great play by great stick by Toronto. The puck bouncing back on defensive zone of the Nashville, recovery now by Fabro, intercept now, and going to set up the breakout. Now Fabro, long stretch pass on the right side, the puck one being back on the right side, Murray, chasing one out by Murray, I think it was Cody Glass. We have an injury for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Look like Markin Riley, guys, is hurt. Would be interesting to call that. Not very happy about this. A high stick in the face. Would be interesting if we got that call or not. Murray went out, blood, the bleeding. Will be interesting if we got that penalty or not. Yeah, oh wait, again, the board. Let's go Tampa Bay. I think we got the call, right? 4-minute power play for William McClary. That's caught it. Already caught it. There you go. You guys, you caught it. That's good. See that? Thanks so much for the call, guys. I was not sure. So I really appreciate you get it for me. And we're going to now for the TV timeout. final countdown. Thanks so much, William Snyder, for the final countdown, the power play. Here we go. Toronto's getting there. We'll see it. They got 4 minutes for double minor for ice stick. Thanks so much, RJ, for all the people. We'll see what happening. Power play now for the Toronto. 0-3 so far. That was going to be 0-4. Netherlanders coming now. Pass the puck to Raleigh. Pass the puck to Manor. Manor throw to Raleigh. Going through the puck right now. Back to Netherlands and Manor. It's coming out. Manor shoot the puck. A block shot by the Nashville. Recovery by Tavares. Raise upon the puck to Raleigh. Raleigh walk in. Pass to Tavares. Tavares pass the puck to Raleigh. Offside. Coming back right that way. We're going to reset by the Nashville Predator. Lob the puck. Shoot the puck all the way back after a bad miscommunication by Malcolm Raleigh. Go back now on the Raleigh pass the puck now to Manor. To have the puck behind. A double swing by Nylander. Control the puck to Manor. Pass the puck to the left side. Control it now. Kick out the puck to Tavares. Go back a little bit too far. Tavares find the pocket. Bring the pocket on the board. Pass to Nylander. Change the position right now. Tavares going to bumper. Back to Tavares. Bring the pocket. Go back at the line. Intercept by Murray. Hold the puck now. Pass the puck back to not sure it was Murray passed the puck to Nylander on the right side. Now back to the goal line. Set up now by Manor. Manor hold the puck in front of the net to Tavares. No chance. Nashville battle for the puck. Recovery by Tavares. Low is sick. Controlé now by Toronto at the blue line by Murray. Murray hold the puck to Nylander. Had taken out fire puck. Black shot. Save by the glove of the Saros. Look like when you watch this game right now, look like Saros can do everything. Like Toronto cannot find a way to beat Saros. The only way they can score, guys, I will tell you one thing here. Remember, if they score, it's going to be a rebound, right? So if I was Toronto right now, I would crash the net with 2 players in front of the net, and I would shoot the puck from everywhere and play the rebound. I know Nashville play well in front of the net, but you're not going to beat him on the back door. It's not going to happen. Unfortunately, the way he played when I was at Rose, I don't see that. Anyhow, 2:30 to go remaining on this power play and 2:50 at this period. Go back to Sandin. Sandin right now. Pass the puck to the right side. Back to Ekvar. Loud the puck opposite corner. Unit number 2 for Toronto. Jack Rock intercept the puck. Bring the puck to the line. DDD. Back to Sandin. Sandin pass the puck to Ekvar. Ekvar's coming out. Bring the puck to Lindgren. To Timmins. Pass the puck to Sandin. Hold the puck. Pass the puck to the Toronto. Fire puck. Black shot. Rebound. Nashville find a way to get a puck back. That's what I'm talking about, guys. You have to go that way with Toronto, with them. If not, you're going to have a long night. You're not going to work if you was to try to beat him at 34 shot. I gave 0-5 for the power play for Toronto so far. Go back now. Try the puck Manor. Unit number 2 right there. 2 minutes to go remaining on this game. Go back now to Nylander. Keep out the puck on the left side. A little bit too far. Benching went out by Bunting. Hold the puck at the goal line behind the net. Manor try to get a puck on the net and chase it by Ekval. Put the puck outside. Keep the puck all the way back on defensive zone. The Toronto guys 0-5 so far with 4 shots on the net. Go back to Raleigh. Raleigh kick out the puck a bit for Tavares. Return the puck behind the net. Opposite corner. Chase went up by Nashville. Try the puck by Bonding. Hold the puck now to the wall. The puck stopped by Bonding with Ekholm. Recovery by Tavares. The puck go back a blind. Set up now by Morali. Pass the puck to Nala. Shoot the puck. Saros make a save. Rebound to the side by Tavares. Repark the puck in front of the net. Tavares recovery puck. Bouncing the puck to Manor. Manor to the wall. 1 minute to go. Back to Tavares. Tavares now looking back. Back to Raleigh. Fire in front of the net. Back door. Enemy! We have a goal! Mitch Marner scored for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's 2-1. Unbelievable on the back door. The Toronto Maple Leafs score 2-1. Wow. Wow. What a goal by Mitch Marner. On that one, a pass to Tavares on the rebound with there. And Zaros diving on his right side. But Marner nailed it inside the goal and gave the lead 2-1 Toronto, guys, with about, 1 minute to go remaining at this period, guys. 2-1. And this one, Cowboy play goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Wow. It's not what the Nashville was expected to finish this way. They were looking for at least a 1 point tonight. 2-1, 1:13 to go remaining on this period, guys. Possible We're not done yet. Justin hold the puck, possibly an empty net. Go back. What a hit at the blind. Recovery by Nashville. Loud the puck at the right side of the... An empty net now for Nashville. Don't play by Toronto Maple Leafs. Don't put inside the line. Hold the puck right now by Toronto. Loud the puck neutral zone. Set up now by Grenland. Turn around. Hold the puck now on the defense in front of the bench for Nashville. Attacking now. Back to Grenland. Now the red line. Loud the puck by Murray. Pressure by Toronto. By the Nashville Predator to the wall. And Toronto win the face-off. Shoot the puck. And it's going to be a nice scene with 39.3 to go remaining, guys, on this game. 39 and 0.3 to go on that game. A goal fight, Nash Minor. They delete 2-1 again. The Nashville Predator. We're going to definitely have a timeout right there. I'm pretty sure the team going to get a timeout. They're going to get this goal. Minor score for the Toronto Maple Leafs is 16th of the year for Minor. And assisted by Nylander. 8, 85, 88, and Tavares. Minor. Laval lost again for Rick Bungle. What's the final score? It was 2-1 at some point, Rick. Now say it on the bot. I thank so much, everybody, to likes tonight. Don't forget, we are at the end of this game to our Toronto Maple Leafs. Winning by Nashville. Who's this coming out? Fire! Black shot by Toronto. Rebound on the left side. Murray makes it on the other side. The puck is bouncing. We have a whistle. And nothing happening with 30 seconds. Murray make another big save for the Toronto Maple Leafs after an amazing, great snapshot of the captain, Hosey, about this. And Justin Holt make a big recovery there, diving beside Murray, and a whistle after that. Wow. What a save by Murray about this one over there. Another face-up on the territory of Toronto Maple Leafs. 30.8 seconds to go remaining on this game on the right side of Matt Murray. Will be still Nashville have a chance. Empty net 6 versus 5. G-Shine with David Camp on the right side of Matt Murray. Out. G-Shine is going to be now Johansson. Johansson now set up the play right there with David Camp. The fans are ready to see what happening for the last 30 seconds. Winning by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Go back Justin Hall. How loud the puck neutral zone. The puck bouncing back will be possible. And miss the net again by Justin Hall. That's not what you're looking for. You want to see something like that. You lob the puck, guys, high at the goal on the neutral zone. This is a really bad play by Justin Hall. Hopefully, he's not pay the price for that one over there. He tried to go straight to the net. He missed the net by 6 inches. But again, that's not what you try to do. Lob the puck. Probability right now. David Camp for the face-off. Winning by the Toronto Maple Leafs again. Go back now by rebound behind the net by Morgan Valley, I believe. Under the shot down the puck. A very bad play by Toronto. It's coming out on the back door. Now change the puck. Missing the belly. Go back to the blue line. The puck outside the zone. Wow, after a turnover, this game possibly is going to be over in 10 seconds to go. 1 more second to go. Go back on the other side. 3 seconds to go. Nashville try attacking now on the front net. Turn up another Toronto Maple Leafs. And this game is over at the Scotia Bank. Game over at the Scotia Bank tonight. Final score, Toronto 2. The Nashville Predator 1. The 3 saw the game. Mitch Marner saw the game with a winning goal. And then Zero's 33 save tonight. And the first one, Matt Murray with 30 save tonight. This is the conclude of this game between both teams. And what a game. Honestly, more excited the last part of the night. But again, we are pretty much on the black shot 13-13. And I'm going to give you the last update here. The hit of 35-25 hit tonight. This is concluded, guys. The game number 2 of the evening. We know the Flyers beat tonight, 5-2. They won by the score of 5-2-3 against the Capitals, Washington. The Edmonton Oilers guys go to play again tonight against the Anaheim Ducks. The game going to start very soon. At 10 o'clock, it's already started, I believe. And then we have the Sharks versus the King at 10 o'clock too. 2 game in action for the rest of the night. Good night, game top. I won a sore way to lose. For Nicholas, Danny, don't bet again, don't leave it, but worry the Canadian tomorrow. Now, Madbag, Cup, Bound, Recap, Congratulations, Leave Nation. Danny won't need a Viagra tonight. Danny, let's say, what? And about this one over there. Schedule's going to update came over. RJ, thanks so much. Body Blue, raise arm about this. And DELANEY, guys, going to be his first game in NHL. DELANEY got the call up. Vincent DELANEY, defenseman, born in Laval, and play for the Province College and play his first game in NHL. Welcome, number 73, Yannick Vincent DELANEY, for many years in American Hockey League. Never give up, my friend, about this one over there. We'll see what we got in chat. Viva Las Vegas, Danny, about this with Melissa. We got what a night, what a game tonight for this. Oli Molly, Mad Bag, talking about Martin St. Louis coach streaming. Yeah, we can do that. We can go that direction. I'm going to remove here. We'll go to the Bulls game. We're going to welcome Regent about this one over there. I'm going to remove this sign up here. And to go back out, we can keep that one over there for sure. Don't forget, tomorrow night, guys, the Nashville Predator visit the Montreal Canadiens at 7 o'clock. The ceremony of Piquet Subban is going to happening tomorrow night for the Montreal Canadiens. With that W, guys, now the Nashville Predator are still at like 1 point out of the playoff, but they still have 3 games to play. So it'll be interesting what happening. Go that game tonight. Right, look at plays. Yeah, abs right there. About this, abs and rebuild mode. Don't worry about them. Larry Lavallee said, you're absolutely right about this. I agree with you. Hey, guys, a quick pop-up to say hello. Marco Larabie is in the house. Welcome aboard, Marco. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Marco, don't forget, guys, he's the co-host of the AB Branch, Your Sunday Rendezvous. It's going to happening this week at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. And this weekend, we talk about the first half of the Montreal Canadiens and what we expect for the second half for the Montreal Canadiens. So I just want to share it with you. Marco is going to bring us. I'm not sure if Karen Hines is confirmed. Definitely, Marco is going to be in touch and let us know about this one over there. So we're going to welcome Reggie. With us, Reggie is from British Columbia. Welcome back, Mr. Reggie. Thanks to be with the Hockey Nation Live Show tonight.
Hey, coach! Ça a été une game tête à soir, hein? Et ça s'est joué à la fin. Ça a été pas mal tête.
Yeah, absolutely. Can we go in English, if you don't mind?
Absolutely. The game tonight was very tight. It's tight to the end.
Really, I agree with you about this one. We see a team don't give anything. Inches per inches. I really, at the end of the day, let Nashville lose. You know what I mean? They would be disappointed because they lose this game at the last minute like this on the power play and the ice stick. And you go now travel to Montreal. They're going to be what? It's at 10 o'clock. We'll be in the plane at 11 o'clock, 11:15. Back in Montreal midnight. Go back now at 1 o'clock, 1:30. They go to bed, 2 o'clock. They still play tomorrow night. It's not to the end of the world. But they will be a little bit disappointed about the performance. But what I will remember, you guys, for me, it's a new Nashville. You see a better team compared to the beginning of the season, and they're looking good as a team together. They lost tonight because they did the same thing like at the beginning of the year. They cannot score goal. And the last couple of games, they was better. But Zaros is unbelievable. Right now, Zaros, nobody forget him. He's maybe the best goaltender the last 4 weeks in NHL, Reggie. Another great performance, acrobatic, flexible. The guy is only 6 foot and is amazing in front of the net.
Oh, yeah. They did a great job. Are you, of course, you assist with Martin St. Louis, with the conference they give?
Martin St. Louis?
Yes, coach.
About yesterday or today or
Today's coach. Yesterday, they
today,
have the
Martin. So we
confidence of
talk
the
about the
bench.
fact they really work on the defensive zone coverage. They work on the defensive. They want to set up. Martin said, "We listen. Um, it's not easy for him, right? It's between the three I would say to you, right? Because the veterans one side, the rookies on the other side. He want to develop, but he want to win. One thing I would say to you about Martin Saint Louis, and I didn't mention too much this one, is an ex Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah.
And the ex Hall of Famer is have a passion about the game. He want to win. You can tell him it's about development. He will say that to you all the time, but it's about winning for him.
I was impressed to the testimony of the players. He have the confidence of the bench. The young guy. They looking him. Everything he said. They follow what they said. So they have a game plan. So that's tell me everything, coach. When they have the confidence and out of the bench too. A lot of guy they really really like the approach of Martin, and I still dream about Bedard, but let finish with Martin.
Yeah. What do you feel about Martin Saint Louis? What do you like and what do you feel about his job since he with the Montreal Canadiens?
But I just realized for the last two conference he give, he have a game plan. This guy they don't do nothing for nothing, and they have like ABC plan, and that's make me confidence. That's make me happy. You know what I mean? I think he know where they go and they know what they do. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
the result is not there. The result is not there for the moment. But
Well, the
nothing bad
talent's
to
not
say.
there, right? It's like anything else. If you don't have the horse, right, you're never going to the race, right? The horse, he could be the,
That's true.
the, the nice, beautiful horse, but he cannot run perfectly with the right details of the race, right? And he's not going to the jockey is not going to win. It's whatever you are, the best jockey, the horse cannot run, not going to win. It's the same thing right now. They are not going to win. They don't have enough the talent to compete with what they have in NHL right now. So it's not always his fault. But he's still learning. It's a young coach, never played and never coached in NHL. He's tried to find a way to make an impact for the team, and he does his best. I think it's a learning process. Like an example, like when is the time to remove a goaltender? He never did it so far, and it's at the beginning of the year. It's something he need to learn about this, and some action reaction behind the bench. You need to get learning about this, and he learned. He knows. Is what I like is honesty. I like is accountable. And thirdly, every press conference he talk, you can learn from him by his words. But you know what I mean? Like you learn so much when he talk at the press conference.
It's the,
That's
it,
what
yeah,
I like for watching him at the press conference. He was use a lot of things. Like he talk about the floor, he talk about the ceiling, talk about the floor, talk about foundation. He talk about play the game and the game. He have a lot of expression about this. He knows a lot of term in baseball, and you know
absolutely.
what I mean. So it's really unique overall for me.
He have the big picture, and I think is going to be a great coach. It's not show up right now because I'm the first to say, hey, he's make a mistake when they not take the goal when after 4 or 5 goals. You know what I mean? I was the first to, but to say to not agree with that. But he is better than that. This guy, they have a big like picture of the inside outside game and the great contact with the kids, with the new players and everything. You know what I mean? So he have a lot of credibility on, I think. So I was impressed. This guy is maybe it's gonna make a big surprise for the next year. Yeah. If you
Yeah,
give like
you
a
know, it's a process, right? It's a 3 years like this. I think on my video I produce every day, I really go deep. Yes, this morning about the fact like lack of leadership, too many passenger, um, too many rookies. Because you have 5 rookies right now, maybe 6, 7, or if you count,
yep,
Kovacevic, everything like that. Because you have Kirby Dak, rookies like. Uh, well, you have to be careful when I say rookies like Kirby Dak because he played in the NHL. But the new players, when you have too many, it's hard to focus on them. It's hard to develop them. If you have only 1 or 2, all you 100% is only divided up by 50. But you have a 5, now you drop at 20%. And that's what the problem with Montreal Canadiens. Too many at the same time. And then the veterans, they have no leadership inside that room, obviously. And they never find anyone to take the spot of Price, Weber, Stahl, and Perry. And they need a guy like that. If you look about the Ottawa Senator, that was my best example today on my
yeah,
video. Maybe you guys you can looking about this, but look at Ottawa Senator. 5 years ago, they draft Brady Ketchup, right?
yeah.
4 overall pick behind Kokanemi. Senny playing in NHL. What happening? They never make the playoff. 5 years later, now it's 6 years this year. It looked like they're not going to make it. During the first 5 years, they clean up the house. They send all the old players. They bring Josh Norris and they have
Yeah.
Bradenson, Thomas Chabot at 26 years old. So it's a young team. But what they don't have is the leadership. And that's the problem they have. Until they don't get the leadership, they're going to struggle. Now they got Claude Giroux, but that would take another Claude Giroux as a defenseman. My point behind that is the Montreal Canadiens need to find next year to add a player at 33, 35 years old, 36 years old,
Veteran.
veterans
Veteran.
with with leadership to bring on the table the thing that's not looking good. Now you said Edmondson guy is only 29 years old. It's not there, right? Gallagher is only 30 years old. It's not there. I'm looking for the guy like 34, 35, and I don't have no specific name, but a Corey Perry example, where he can bring the table with leadership, he can performing at the same time. Not like 30 goals, but at least he can bring some kind of, and I don't have no name yet, but I think Montreal should, next year, find a way like this, one defenseman maybe, and 1 forward, to get that. It's not Chris Whiteman. Chris Whiteman is a nice guy, but he cannot bring leadership in locker room. We need to find a defenseman, and again, I have no name, but they have to find those kind of players to helping. And hopefully they not bring more at 2 rookies next year. After they were too many rookies in Montreal, they consider to bring only rookies. They need a mix of veterans with that part, with honestly older players. So that would be my recommendation for the Montreal Canadiens. And Ottawa is a great example. I think the Devil mix very well. Look,
Oh yeah, you're right, coach.
the Devil bring a lot of good players around.
Yeah.
This year they had Audrey Palat. Now they got Doug Hamilton over there, and they mix a good player around them, and I think that helping them. They bring Thomas Tatar. I said Tatar scored 20 goals, maybe not 15 goals, but what he does, he brings some kind of the veterans inside of this team. I think that's what Montreal should look about this at some point. Not 5, but 1 or 2 about this.
Veteran, it's like a battalion of soldiers without a good surgeon or officer with experience. And
Yes.
leadership is it's combination of credibility, what the guy do before, and fear, and it's 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 something unique you have or you don't. You're not having that kind of leadership. And of course, a veteran make big difference with the rookie. And now too much rookie, not enough veteran. The scale is not balanced. Of course, coach. Of course, you're
So
absolutely right about that.
so it'll be interesting about what happening about this. But again, I think for me, um, I don't know the name again. And I think ENORTAP talked a lot at the beginning of the year. I was not sure, but I think I realized maybe it was a mistake. Uh, to bring a veteran coach behind the bench, an assistant coach Luc Richardson was the Montreal Canadian last season. He's been there. I think that we're helping Martin St. Louis. I would tell you like a Matt Crawford example, like a Bob Arkley example. An Eston GM, it can be Alan Nesteradzin, another one over there. He's been there for 10 years, 15 years. They've been there before. And to
That's a game
stabilize,
changer.
yeah, and you know what? You don't need to be behind the bench if you want to, but to talk with Martin St. Louis, sharing, I think Burroughs, Litowski, Robidas, never been, they all play a great career in NHL. All of them have been a great star in NHL. But to be a coach behind the bench, I think that will helping the Montreal Canadiens at long term. Now they're helping Scott Pellerin, but Adam Nicholson, all the development coach, but no experience behind the bench. I think that will helping Martin St. Louis about this. He does a great job. I don't see no problem with Martin St. Louis. Nothing else. You can bring any other coach. They're not change what the Montreal is right now. But I think for me, that will helping to have those kind of veterans I'm talking about on ice, on the locker room overall. I think that's a lack of. They never changed. This year. Last year was the same problem. That's the reason why Montreal dropped last year.
Coach, I was like because we get trained as like a hockey fan with 4 goals, they retire automatically. They automatically retire the goaler. Automatically 4 goals out. Okay, it's bad day at the office, and it's like it's a day off. Okay, it's a bad day on the office, and this is for so many years. This is since oh my god, it's common decision. It's like four goal. You know what I mean? Okay, your night is finished because you want to break the momentum with the adverse team. You want to break the momentum, create another momentum, slow down the game, and you want to create something. It's not only 100% negative to take your coach out of the goal and put another coach, put another goaler. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's exactly they stop the league. That action stopped the league. But about everything about that, Martin St. Louis, wow. And I'm sure the next year they're going to make big things. I'm sure this guy is going to go on a.
Yeah. Again, you never know, right? I always said what I learned with the 3 years here behind the mic is to keep my low expectation, like, because there too many things could happen, right? And I will give you Florida Panthers, winner of the trophy, president last year, 116 points. Look where they are this year. The parity is so high. You expect a team's going to be great, and then boom, injuries, bad contract, a bad trade, and then you put this in space of 3 months, boom, the team does not work anymore. So it's not easy. What I hope is the Montreal Canadiens, my only hope, I'm going to talk about this at the next show, but is the Montreal Canadiens select top 5 this year. And they can select another top 10 after that. 2 solid players they can build for that one over there. And we'll be interesting to see Owen Beck.
I agree. Well, it's look. I'm in contact with a lot of guy and French guy in Montreal, and when we communicate together, we just talk about hockey. Is the first thing we talk, and they all looking for Bedard, coach. Okay, it's like, oh yeah, and every time the Canadians lose, they have one part of each fan. One part they happy because they say, okay, we accept to lose today, but because they're expecting value on long term with Bedard, it's like amazing. So,
now, here's the case with Connor Bedard. Connor Bedard is going to be a winger in NHL. He's not going to be a center. So,
and coach, all the radio today talk about Bedard.
Yeah.
98.5, all the media, they dream about Bedard.
Yeah, of course, Bedard will be like the number 1 generation. But I still believe, if you look about what kind of player he can become, I really believe he can become the Mitch Marner in NHL. I think he's going to be that way. He's a 5'9" and maybe 5'10" at the end of the day. And that's the reason he's not going to play as a center. He don't have those kind of explosion like Connor McDavid. from north to south. He's a guy skating well from south and from east to west with south, but he's so shifty with the hands and he have a great release. So for me, it will be a
The
winger.
vision. The vision.
Yes, and then you have
Oh,
Fantilli is going to be a center, a big 6'3". Is going to be 200 pounds. Is going to be maybe 6'4". Is going to be that kind of player. Can he become a Renkeslav? I'm not sure. Then you have Carlson, where you can put 50-50. You can use
wow.
him as a center, and you can use him as the winger. So it'll be interesting about that. 2-1 the guy for Edmonton Oilers right now. They cut the lead, the Ducks 2-1. 0-0 the Kings versus the Sharks, by the way. So
Thank you, coach.
would be very interesting.
Of course. And Roy. Roy, it's low profile player, but this guy is like, oof. Oof.
Roy, the only problem with Roy, what I can see for right now is the skating. So if he cannot improve his skating, it's going to be bottom 9, bottom 6, and it's going to be a little bit difficult for him. I'm a little bit worried about his skating to carry on this in NHL. He's a big step over there. Now, hopefully, he's going to be on the Laval Rocket next year to see what his development is going to do.
Yeah.
And nothing to win to go back for the 5th year in the QM. And that will go from there. But he's a long way to be to win the Montreal Canadiens. For all the prospect they have, the only one close to NHL right now
think
on my
Coach will
eye is
drive.
Owen Beck. Owen Beck is really the one is really close.
Yeah. But, coach, Roy, we drive 5, I think. We don't pay that much. We drive like it's a 5 choice or something like that. It's not like we don't pay the real price of the value now they have.
Yeah.
So it's a good transaction.
Yeah. So again, Montreal Canadiens, if they pick number 4, what do you do with Michkov? Michkov, now is looking great right now. We have seen a couple of goals he did yesterday. Michkov, nobody talk about this. It's always been Fantilli, Carlson, and Bedard. So Michkov is a big pick. You have to look about this. Then you have a drop. Is it Yager? Is it Benson? Is it Devoski? Is it Stramel? Is it the defenseman Sandin Pelika? We're still far away to be at the draft, right? The next 4 months will be interesting to follow all those developments. And that's what we're going to bring on the table here. The Edmonton Oilers guy take the lead 3-1. McDavid score for Edmonton. And they are hungry tonight, as I said to you earlier today. And they're looking good right now. The Edmonton Oilers take the lead 3-1. Again, what a goal by McDavid on the back. Wow, my God. McDavid scoring the Speedorama. Wow. So, yep.
I have a mathematically approach. Like I don't know if you see the movie about softball. About it's all maths. For the price we pay for Roy, the place we sign Roy, for the possibility, the expecting value they can produce, it's a good deal. Mathematically, it's not a mistake. Okay,
Yeah.
it's a good transaction. If we draft him like a first choice, now we can be picky. But 5, we don't pay nothing for him, and not the price I estimate he can.
One was this year trap. First of all, it was the first overall pick, guys, on the Media Triple when he got by the Acadie Badurns at 16 years old. He played over there, did not do well over there. He had a really bad year. Now he got traded to the Sherbrooke Phoenix, and that he become the player he was. He should be in a normal time to be maybe a 2nd round pick or maybe at the end of the 1st round pick. So would be it's maybe, but you need those kind of players when you draft 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round.
Yeah,
To make better and stronger and to quickly bit more your rebuilding, because we don't know what is going to bring on the table. They have Shane Farrell. I don't know. We have Mezal. We have Beck. But again, Lane Hudson, Logan Mayu, all the players are going to be interesting what they look like the next 3-4 years for sure.
because would they have oppression? He proved that he made the junior team winning the goal. You know what I mean? He scored a goal, huh?
Yep.
So when they have adversity and when the shit hit the fan, the guy show up. So, and this is a good perspective. I'm very happy to see, you know, that guy, uh, what the junior series and what they do against United States too, and against oh no, they show up the last game and he make the difference, and I'm very happy to because Canadian it's signed, it's
Yeah, will be
sure.
interesting to see the elected good. And then Randy asked a question. Coach, when you start sitting, I would say to you, it depends. The problem is the other team, and because the salary cap, and then after that, the way they wait a little bit. I think the demand is too big right now. They want to drop a little bit, and there possibility we're going to get maybe more seller what we expect. So example, Fleur Panthers could become a sailor at some point. Could be Vancouver. Could be other teams. So I don't see Montreal moving now. The two players they talk about is honestly Monahan, and Monahan is on injury reserve, so he's still hurt. So I don't see him to moving quickly. Edmondson could be another one, and Anderson, but I don't see right now it will move them at this moment. They want a first round pick, and nobody wants to give a first round pick for Edmondson. They have some rumor with Edmonton I heard today, but it will be interesting to see that, my friend Regent, about that.
Yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna be there, and I'm exciting. Tomorrow we play against Nashville, and we're gonna see Piquet Subban, eh?
Yep.
So
Piggy Subban will
everybody
be
be
back tomorrow
signing.
ceremony about this. So we'll be interested to watching this. And we're
Yeah,
going to do a post game tomorrow night. So definitely you can come back tomorrow and talking about the
absolutely.
Montreal Canadian.
I'm gonna be there, Coach, tomorrow.
All right. Have a good night, Mr. Reggie. Thanks. Bye. Thanks for the super chat, by the way.
It's like it's important to support the channel, and guys, a
I
few
really
bucks
appreciate
they
Regent.
support the channel. You know, it's not $1, $2, everything. You know, it doesn't need to be big, but constantly. You know, regular income. You know what I mean?
My,
So,
my, my mom, when I was young, she always told me 1 penny at a time.
et voila, Coach. So it's
She was
important to
right.
me support your channel because I like your channel. So it's normal to support what you like.
Very kind for you. Thanks so much. Reggie, have a good night, buddy. Good night. Reggie from British Columbia, guys. The Barber Man, the Barber Shop. We're going to welcome Harry. Look, stay there. Harry, we're going to talk for 1 minute. Harry, welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us tonight at the Hockey Nation Live Show.
Si, monsieur.
Comment tu vas, mon homme?
Ça va très, toi, ça va?
Ça va très bien. J'aimerais ça que tu dises bonjour à Danny. Pourrais-tu dire un gros bonjour à Danny?
Parce que t'as gagné ce soir.
Oui. Bien sûr. Mais Danny, il fait dire un gros bonjour.
Ah, c'est bon.
Ben oui. Tu connais très bien notre ami Danny?
Ben oui, gentil, Tony, gentil.
Ben oui, Danny est très gentil dans la chat, puis c'est un très bon monsieur.
Ouais, il est bon, ouais.
Ben oui, c'est ça. Écoute, vas-tu nous revenir demain soir de nous parler de Piquet Subban?
Oui, c'est bon, moi, je suis hâte demain aussi. Moi, je suis hâte demain, OK?
OK. Ben, parfait, ça. On va te revoir demain soir.
C'est bon.
Parfait. Salut, mon homme.
Merci, toi aussi.
OK, bye-bye. Notre ami Harry, he just leave the building. Welcome back, Adam Berger. Thanks to be with us. And talking about Harry, we're going to find the Captain Bonhomme. He's a London dans le Bonhomme Carnaval. Il est de retour avec nous ce soir. Non, il ne travaille pas ce soir. Il a oublié son costume de Captain Bonhomme. Il est de retour.
Ouais.
Mon la prochaine.
Mais j'ai écouté toutes sortes de commentaires ce soir. Là. C'est tellement drôle. Là. Tout le monde veut faire des échanges. Échange lui, échange l'autre. Mais je vais juste parler des Canadiens pour le moment. Parce que qu'est-ce qu'on a à échanger? What do we have to trade? Nothing.
Monahan and Anderson. Edmondson.
No. Keep one hand.
Comment?
You keep one Monahan. Suzuki is
Non, je
tired.
te dis qu'on a. Non, tu me
have a
demandes qui qu'on pourrait échanger. Je te dis, j'ai 3 joueurs à échanger. Monahan, Anderson
No,
puis Edmondson.
I'm telling you, no. No Monahan. Keep Monahan if at a fair price, of course. But Suzuki is tired. It's only half the season and he's tired already.
C'est quoi ton salaire à Monahan?
Je sais pas, coach. Je pourrais pas te dire.
Ben, c'est ça que ça veut dire. Je suis bien d'accord avec toi. Je suis bien d'accord avec
6,5.
toi, mais c'est combien tu vas lui payer? C'est ça qui est le problème, là. Tu sais?
Moi, il y a quoi, là, Monahan? 27 ans?
28, voire 29 le 12 octobre l'an prochain.
Ouais, ben, il est quand même jeune, là.
Ben, il est plus jeune dans la Ligue nationale à 29 ans, mon homme.
Come on. Claude Giroux joue encore à 34.
OK. So, on va le comparer à Vincent Trocheck. Vincent Trocheck, il a eu 29 ans, il est rendu à 30 ans. Trocheck a eu 5,7 millions de dollars pour 7 ans.
Ben d'accord.
Donc, tu vas-tu donner cet argent-là à Monahan?
Ben non, c'est pas le même rapport, c'est pas la même circonstance.
C'est la même chose.
Non!
29 ans.
Los Angeles, quand ils ont donné ce contrat-là, il était là. Il était proche.
T'es-tu calme de qui, là, Los Angeles, là? Dano?
Ben, Trocheck.
Je comprends pas, là. Tu m'as perdu, là. De quel que tu parles, là?
Trocheck.
Trocheck, c'est avec les Rangers.
Ah, oui, là, oui, mais avant?
Avant, il était avec la Caroline.
Ah, OK, je me suis mélangé avec l'autre, là.
Donc, en Caroline, il avait un contrat de 5,5 quand il a signé avec la Floride.
OK, je me suis mélangé avec, comment est-ce qu'il s'appelle à Los Angeles?
Dano?
Non, le Kingpin, là.
Kopitar?
Oui.
OK, Kopitar, il est à 9 pour 10 millions, là. Mais,
Anyway.
si tu veux garder Monahan, là, tu peux pas le garder plus qu'à 4 ans, puis il faut pas que tu payes plus que 4,5 millions de dollars.
Ben, c'est ça. Ben,
Le problème avec ça, Luc, c'est que tu gardes Monahan comme ça, là, puis tu lui donnes un bon contrat, tu vas retarder la croissance de Owen Beck puis les autres joueurs de centre.
Tu peux pas retarder. Tu peux
Mais
pas
là,
retarder.
si repêche Adam Fantilli, tu fais quoi avec Monahan puis Dvorak?
Ce gars-là, Monahan, là, il a de l'expérience, right?
Oui, expérience.
Bon, il a 10 ans dans le hockey, là. C'est un vétéran.
Oui.
Bon, toi, tu me dis 4,5. Moi, je te dis 6, là, whatever. Ça n'a pas d'importance. De 6 en bas, je vais le prendre.
Mais moi, je prendrais l'argent là et je le donnerais à un joueur de 24 ans comme Pierre-Luc Dubois ou un joueur qui fait 70 points par année versus à 40 points par année par Sean Monahan.
Non. Pierre-Luc Dubois, il est trop soft.
Non, je te parle à Pierre-Luc Dubois. Il va avoir 80 points cette année.
Ouais, puis, il joue là-bas, là. Il joue à Winnipeg. Là.
Ben oui, mais tu vas chercher, ce que je veux dire, tu prends cet argent-là de Monahan, tu vas chercher un joueur sur le UFA, Beau Horvat, exemple.
I don't touch Pierre-Luc Dubois with a 10-foot
non,
pole.
Je t'ai donné un exemple. Ça peut être un autre joueur qui produit 70 points dans la Ligue nationale versus Monahan à 50 points.
This guy wasn't happy in Columbus. He's not happy in Winnipeg. Who says he's going to be happy in Montreal? He's just looking for a paycheck. Fuck that. Get out of here, Pierre-Luc Dubois.
Moi, d'après moi, en tout cas, Dubois, présentement, c'est un des meilleurs joueurs présentement pour les Winnipeg Jets.
He's the final year of his contract, right?
Comment?
Pierre-Luc Dubois, final year of his contract.
Ouais, mais regarde que ça a fait Kachuk. Il a fait la même chose. Ben non, pourquoi on parlera pas de Kachuk? Il a voulu partir de Calgary.
Kachuk has a mean streak. He's got something.
Ben oui, mais c'est la même chose. Il ne voulait pas jouer à Calgary.
Non. I don't want Pierre-Luc Dubois.
Encore une fois, pour moi, je signe seulement Monahan à 4 ans à 4 millions de dollars. Si tu dépasses ça, tu vas retarder la croissance des Canadiens de Montréal.
Ben non, tu dis 4 ans, toi.
Ben oui.
4 ans. 4 years is perfect.
Ouais, mais il va avoir à peu près 6-7 ans dans la Ligue nationale à 6 millions par année à quelque part.
OK. Ben, go, va-t'en.
Ben, c'est ça quand je te dis. C'est pour ça que je ne le garderai pas. C'est pour ça que tu l'échanges pour garder un premier choix de repêchage.
You know, if Montreal can sign him for what you say, go for it.
Ben, that's the point. C'est ça. Tu m'as dit, c'est qui? Toi, tu me dis, tu le garderais. Moi, je te dis, oui, mais moi, je l'échangerais pour aller chercher un premier choix, pour aller chercher un gardien de but, qu'on a besoin dans la première ronde dans l'été prochain.
And I'm paying up to $6 million for this guy.
Je ne paierai jamais 6 millions pour lui, pour Sean Monahan, à 40 points par année, 50 points.
Yes, sir. Parce que l'année prochaine, là, Byron, bye-bye. Un paquet de bye-bye. Byron, toute la gang qui sont blessés.
Mais Luc, il va avoir 29 ans.
Oui,
à 6 millions de dollars. Va chercher un joueur à 24 ans, 25 ans, 26 ans. À 26 ans, UFA, il va te donner à peu près 80 points avec cet argent-là. Au lieu de donner 6 millions à un joueur qui ne sera pas même plus là dans 2 ans à cause qu'il va être 31 ans, 32 ans. Il va être en retard.
Il va être là. Monahan will live out his contract. 4 years, no problem for him.
Oui, mais ce qu'on pourrait dire, pourquoi pas le faire signer pour 2 ans? Mais il n'acceptera pas le contrat à 4 ans, à 4 millions.
You said 4. I accept 4.
Non, il fait 6 millions de dollars. Je ne donnerai jamais 6 millions de dollars à Sean Monahan.
4 years?
Never, je ne vais jamais dépasser 5 millions avec lui.
Whatever, coach. But anyways, do you want your team to go ahead? Or just to stand still and look at the kids regress because we're losing all the time?
Nobody regress when you're losing.
Ben oui, we always regress when we're losing.
Brady Tkachuk, est-tu meilleur aujourd'hui?
Qui?
Brady Tkachuk pour Ottawa Sénateur.
Ben oui.
Bon, y a-t-il gagné quelque chose?
Non, pas encore, mais là, tu joues pas dans la même...
McKinnon, 48 points Colorado Avalanche en 2016-17 with McKinnon. C'est pas super pour un gars. Il faut que tu passes là. 5 causes. Pendant 4 ans à Tampa Bay, ils ont perdu pendant 4 ans avant qu'ils repêchent Vasilevski et les autres après ça. Il faut que tu passes dans l'entonnoir de perdre pendant 2-3 ans avant que tu deviennes une bonne équipe. Tout le monde fait ça. Patrick Kane, il a fait la même chose en 2005, 2006, puis après ça.
You need support to do that.
But that's what I said earlier. I said you need a veteran.
Is support.
Ben, tu ne peux pas donner à 6 millions de dollars à Monahan à 30 years old.
Ben, il n'y a pas 30 ans, coach. Tu viens de me dire.
Il va avoir 29 ans l'an passé. Il va avoir 33 ans à la fin de son contrat.
And you're telling me you're giving 4 years, so it's not so bad?
OK. T'es-tu mieux faire jouer Owen Beck à 22 ans ou Monahan à 33 ans?
Les deux.
Tu peux pas. Il y en a qui a 6 millions par année. Donc là, tu ne pourras plus avoir un joueur, très bon joueur dans le top 4 comme forward. Tu n'as plus d'argent avec Monahan.
And the other one is playing for minimum salary.
Va chercher un joueur, comme tu parles, un vétéran à 34 ans, 36 ans, OK? Va le chercher à 2 millions, 3 millions par année. Il va jouer sur la 3e ligne qui va porter. Un gars comme Jordan Stahl, l'exemple, comme pour les Carolines. Right? Un gars comme... il y en a plein dans la Ligue nationale que tu peux avoir à 32, 33 ans.
These guys, you take him when you have a good team. You don't take him when you have a losing team.
Ben non,
These guys, you take him when you need to get over the edge.
Ben non, it's time to set up right there a player like those players to helping the veteran players.
You take guys that are 28, 29, 30, 34, 35. You don't care about these guys.
But right now, they don't have anybody on the leadership.
They won't get you over the top.
Ben non,
You want
because it takes
you
3
need a
years.
middle range.
It takes 3 years before you become a good team right now. So the key right now is to be sure they get the production of the young men and to develop them. That's
There
what they
you
have
go.
to do.
There you go. Monahan can score 30 goals next year.
Hein, il y a combien de goals cette année, Monahan? Il y en a 8.
He's always injured.
Ben non, multiplie, je vais te le dire comment il y a le Monahan, là. Monahan, right now, il s'en allait pour une saison de 50 points.
Now, that's pretty good.
Il y a
For a
6
guy who
buts.
came out of nowhere.
Il y a 6 buts. Il y a 6 buts.
Yeah, but he takes pressure off Suzuki.
Comment?
He takes pressure off Suzuki as a second
Ben oui, mais
centerman.
pour ça, tu ne payes pas un joueur pour 6 millions de dollars.
Ben, it is what it is.
Ben, va chercher un autre joueur à moins
Qui?
cher.
Who?
Va chercher. Il y en a dans la Ligue nationale, je te dis. Va chercher des joueurs qui vont chercher d'autres camps de pression pour Suzuki. Un
If you want
exemple,
to go ahead, you gotta spend.
va chercher un joueur comme Pierre-Luc Dubois, à 26 years old. Il produit.
Non. Lui va te coûter 9 millions.
Ben, c'est ça que tu as besoin. C'est ça que tu as besoin. Un joueur. Tu ne vas pas gagner avec des Monahan, tu vas gagner avec un jeune de 26 ans, un beau Horvat, des joueurs comme ça, un punch 1 et 2. Tu ne gagneras pas la Ligue nationale, dans la Ligue nationale, la Coupe Stanley avec Suzuki et Monahan 1 et 2. Impossible.
Coach, on est en transition. On ne peut pas afforder Pierre-Luc Dubois à 9 millions.
Bon, ben, tu es en transition. OK. Reviens, qu'est-ce qu'ils ont fait sur Ottawa? Ketchup, Norris, Pedersen, Chabot, Branson. Combien de fois ils ont allé en playoff? 0. Parce qu'ils n'ont pas de soutien meilleur à 26, 27, 28, 29 ans. Quand ils vont aller chercher...
There you go. You answer my question.
Ben oui, mais tu parles d'un joueur de 29 ans qui va avoir 30 ans dans 2 ans.
Ouais, puis Giroud, il a quel âge?
Qui?
Giroud.
Giroud, il a 34 ans, 35 ans.
Voilà. Puis DeBrincat.
DeBrincat, il a 24 ans.
Les fils.
C'est ça.
T'es drette dans Target.
Dans plein ça. Giroud a signé à 6 millions de dollars pour 2 ans.
Et voilà.
Mais Monahan ne signera pas pour 4 ans. Il va signer pour 5-6 ans.
Non, pas non. Non.
Tu vas voir, tu vas être surpris. C'est son dernier contrat à Monahan dans la Ligue nationale. Donc, tu vas voir, il va pogner un contrat. Encore une fois, moi, je te le dis encore une fois. Si tu vas en transition, Monahan, c'est un bon candidat. Un contrat de 3 ans à 5 millions de dollars, c'est correct. Mais il ne signera pas à Montréal.
Not a chance.
So,
Not a chance. If Montreal won't get nothing for him.
for who?
Monahan.
They're going to get a first round pick.
Not a chance.
Ben Chariot, you'll get... C'est qui est meilleur, Ben Chariot ou Monahan? Monahan est meilleur que Ben Chariot?
Ça n'a pas rapport, là, c'est deux positions différentes.
Mais ça a rapport. Tyler Toffoli. Tyler Toffoli. Tyler Toffoli.
Tyler Toffoli. We got lucky. But, no.
Lekonen.
Monahan, tu viens de le dire, he was injured all year, so he's not worth a first pick. You're never going to get a first pick for Monahan. He's always hurt.
I'm telling you right now, he's going to get a first-round pick. They're going to a first-round pick, or they're going to get a top prospect number 1 dans la Ligue nationale.
Not a chance. No first
See, like,
no.
trade deadline, everybody pay back everything. David Savard, you had a first-round pick 3 years ago. Okay. David Savard.
Who would get qui est-ce qui va payer pour Monahan, tu penses?
Colorado,
Boston?
Carolina.
Un autre? Floride? sont déjà dans la marde.
Non, pas la Floride. Tampa Bay, not Tampa Bay. Carolina Hurricane could be another one over there. The New York Islanders could add a center like this. You're going to get the Winnipeg Jets could have a top 6 over there. Monin play winger and he plays center. He play on PK, he play on the power play.
And he's a big boy.
So people would pay for the first one pick.
No. Unless you're stupid, yes.
It's not stupid. That's the value of what they are.
Ben, stupide. Pourquoi que Winnipeg donnerait un premier choix pour Monahan?
Because they tried to go deep in the playoff.
Puis pourquoi que Montréal accepterait le premier choix de Winnipeg? Parce que Winnipeg, là, on s'entend, là, c'est 15e. Là.
Non, Winnipeg, c'est le top 10.
Non, top 10 dans la conférence, mais je veux dire, overall, là.
Oui, sont top 10 dans le standing.
Je pense pas, moi. Ah oui, overall, ouais, OK. Mais top 10, pas sûr.
Qu'est-ce que t'es pas sûr?
14e?
I don't know, I have to wait, là. Winnipeg sont en première position avec Dallas, Luc.
OK, mais overall, sont où?
Ah ouais, attends une minute, là.
Ah, c'est correct. J'ai tout bon temps.
Ah. They don't give it to me yet.
Ah ben. OK, fait que toi, tu dis son top 10.
Ouais.
Penses-tu vraiment que Winnipeg va donner un premier choix au repêchage s'ils savent pas que Pierre...
Vite!
OK. Mais ils vont donner un 8e choix.
Non, parce que ça va leur donner à peu près 30. On va dire que ça va peut-être donner leur 27e choix au repêchage à la fin, ou leur 26e ou leur 28e.
Et voilà. Sans savoir si Pierre-Luc Dubois va re-signer là.
Oui. Mais il regarde pas. Quand tu as une chance de possibilité d'aller deep in the playoff, là, tu ne regardes pas dans 5 ans. Là. Quand ils vont dire, attends, on va repêcher 28e, 29e, on a peut-être une chance d'aller jouer en conférence, en finale conférence. Donc, tu vas te donner ton choix de premier choix de 28, 29, 30.
Ah ouais?
Ben oui.
Qu'est-ce qui arrive avec la Floride? Ils n'ont plus de choix en 23, 24, 25.
OK. Mais là, qu'est-ce que ça a fait du Colorado?
Tu sais, non, mais eux autres, c'est différent. Là. Eux autres, il y avait des stars. Mais
mais c'est the same thing.
Non.
La Floride, ils ont pris premier, Luc, en première ligue, en presse président conférence. Ils ont pris premier, plus de points dans la Ligue nationale, 116.
Puis, il n'y avait pas de club. Il n'y avait pas de goaler numéro 1, Bobrovsky.
Bill Zito, là, il savait qu'il avait une bonne équipe. Pour lui, il avait une bonne équipe. Il a donné ses choix, premier choix.
C'est ça. Puis là, il est dans la merde.
Ben oui, mais ils l'ont donné le premier choix.
Il a de la misère à faire les playoffs.
Il a donné le premier choix. Je vais donner une autre équipe. The Vegas Golden Knights, the Dallas Stars, the New Jersey Devils. Right there. They're going to go out. They're going to give the first pick to get a players.
You're not fair, coach. You're not fair. Florida destroyed their future.
Non, again, je te dis pas qu'ils n'ont pas destroyé. Je te dis qu'ils ont donné un premier choix pour Ben Chariot.
Ouais, puis un autre pour
ben oui.
Giroux.
Donc, tu me dis qu'ils ne donneront pas le premier choix. Je te dis qu'ils vont le donner le premier choix pour Sean Monahan. Ils vont donner le premier choix pour Bo Horvat. Ils vont donner le premier choix pour Jonathan Toews. Ils vont donner le premier choix pour Baby O'Reilly. Maybe for Tarasenko.
Not a chance.
Je te dis, là, au trade line, là, match 3, là, il va y avoir au minimum 3 choix de premier round, peut-être 5 qui vont être échangés dans 6 semaines.
Oh boy. Mets ton masque de clown. Hey, mets ton casque, là.
Je te dis, ça arrive à tous les années.
Non, pas Montréal, pas 3 premiers choix. Impossible, voyons.
Non, 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 je te parle pas de Montréal, je te parle dans la Ligue nationale.
Ah, OK.
Dans la Ligue
Mais-
nationale. Montréal va tout faire pour avoir un choix de premier rang. Donc, ils vont,
Ouais, mais
donc, ils vont dire un exemple. Ils vont prendre Sean Monahan, puis ils vont peut-être add Yann Mézac ou peut-être Jordan Harris together. Donc, ils vont aller l'échanger à quelque part, puis ils vont avoir un choix de premier choix. It makes sense?
ben, là, tu changes ta recipe, là. C'est plus Monahan, c'est Monahan Plus.
Ben ouais, mais c'est ça que ça arrive normalement, là. C'est comme ça
Non,
fonctionne.
on parlait de Monahan tout à l'heure.
Oui, Monahan, à la fin de la journée, Monahan va avoir un choix de premier choix de repêchage ou un premier prospect repêchage. Jacob Pelletier, exemple, with Calgary. So, il pourrait échanger Monahan puis get Pelletier en retour.
Impossible.
Tu vas voir?
Monahan alone is not worth a first pick. That's all I gotta say.
OK. Le 3 mars, tu vas-tu être capable de dire devant tout le monde, coach, il avait encore raison.
Impossible. T'as jamais raison, coach.
Donc, tu vas-tu le dire si ça arrive?
Non. Impossible. C'est impossible. Je peux pas le dire, coach. C'est impossible. Tu dis toi-même que t'es wrong souvent.
Je te dis que ça va arriver pour Monahan. On l'a fait avec Chariot l'an passé, on va le faire avec Monahan cette année.
Non.
Sinon, ils vont échanger Josh Anderson pour le premier choix. Sinon, ils vont échanger Jordan Edmondson pour le premier choix.
Oui, c'est-tu in a perfect world? J'échangerais Josh Anderson, mais ça se passera pas parce qu'il gagne trop cher and his contract is too long.
Ben non, ils ont dit 3,5.
3.5 for 5 years, 6
Ben
years.
non. Josh Anderson ou ben non, Jordan Edmondson?
Non, ben les deux. Là. Mais
Josh Anderson, il est à 5,5 pour 4 ans. Encore.
Ouais,
après l'an
c'est
prochain.
ça. Puis Edmondson, il reste un an, je pense.
3,5 pour l'an prochain.
Ouais, fait que si tu peux packager ça, là, ça va être formidable, mais ça se passera pas. Josh Anderson, il est fait. Il est à Montréal, puis il est pour un bout, là, au moins 2 ans.
Où ça?
Josh Anderson. Il est pogné à Montréal pour au moins 2 ans.
Je pense pas.
Parce que ce gars-là, il gagne trop cher, puis il fait rien. Il frappe pas, il patine, puis c'est tout, il déplace. Il déplace même pas en ligne bleue. Aussi.
Ouais, mais c'est qui a plus de buts après Suzuki et Caulfield?
Ah, mais encore, ceci.
Ben ouais,
on n'a pas de club.
Ben ouais, mais c'est Anderson qui a 11 buts, puis il joue même pas en powerplay.
Ouais, ben, puis, il frappe-tu?
Ben, ça change. Qui frappe dans l'équipe de Canadiens? Ils sont la dernière équipe avec le moins de frappage dans la Ligue nationale.
Exact, c'est sa job à lui. Il est 6 et quelques, 200 quelques livres.
Ben ouais, mais il est le deuxième dans l'équipe avec le plus de hits.
Pas assez, ça. Pas assez.
Ben ouais, mais c'est ça, ben, c'est normal. Ça devient avec un peu ce que j'ai dit plus tôt. Quand tu enlèves le petit bonbon pour chaque joueur, ils t'en donnent moins. Ils l'ont enlevé du power play. Ils l'ont mis à troisième ligne à un moment donné. Ils t'en donnent pas.
Ouais, je comprends ce que tu veux dire. Ça a du sens, tu dis. Mais les jeunes qui montent, là, sont tout le temps sur la troisième, sur la quatrième. Ils ne montent pas. Tu sais, comme là, Ilonen, là, il s'en va où, là? Il s'en va quoi? C'est la troisième, c'est la quatrième?
C'est qui, ça? Ilonen?
Ouais.
Ouais.
Tu sais, tu montes des jeunes comme Richard. Il crisse à la troisième, c'est
ouais, mais c'est normal. C'est normal.
Ah, c'est normal, et voilà, c'est normal.
C'est normal. OK?
Oui.
On va te donner un exemple. OK. Josh Anderson.
Ouais.
Non, il y a un joueur qui joue dans la ligne américaine, puis tu vas dire à Josh Anderson, écoute, buddy, tu vas jouer sur la quatrième ligne, puis on va donner une chance à Anthony Richard.
Oui, puis, c'est quoi le problème?
Ben là, tu vas dire à Josh Anderson après ça, hey, va frapper le gars dans le coin. Il va se
Ta gueule,
regarder.
tu gagnes
Il va se regarder
4,5.
pas, on va dire, hey, tu veux que je frappe le gars dans le coin? Ben, envoie Anthony Richard de frapper le gars dans le point, je vais jouer mon petit 10 minutes par game, moi.
Moi, je dis à Josh Anderson, tu gagnes 4,5, tu fermes ta gueule, tu joues où je te dis de jouer.
C'est ça. Ça veut dire qu'il n'y a pas de problème. Je vais patiner, mais je n'irai pas frapper personne.
Ah, il va y aller. Il va y aller parce qu'il va jouer contre des low-clees, des quatrièmes lignes, des têtes, des têtes.
Eh non! Il faut que tu protèges ton locker room tout le temps. C'est tout à part de la progression, la graduation. Tu prends ton Islander or Richard, you say, wait, we're going to start it with a 4-line. We're going to give you, see if it look like at the third line. It's been like this forever.
Ouais.
Ever. It's not a first round draft pick. It's a guy playing American Hockey League. Look what happening with Anthony Richard. He cannot play in NHL. He cannot.
Oh, boy. Oh, what
He cannot.
statement.
He cannot.
He cannot because where did you put him?
He's 26 years old. Look, il a joué 7 ans comme professionnel. Il a joué 2 games dans la Ligue nationale.
Never heard of a late bloomer, right?
Il n'a jamais compté un but avant cette année dans la Ligue américaine.
So what? Try him.
That's my
You got
point.
nothing to lose.
He's an American Hockey League. He's an American
You're
Hockey
going
League.
down with it.
He's
You're
an
going
American
down
Hockey League.
with it.
Anthony Richard, prends-le, là, puis m'aller avec les New York Rangers. Il va jouer où?
Laisse faire les New York, on est à Montréal. Là.
Ben, c'est ça.
Don't compare other teams.
Tu vas-tu construire ton futur avec Anthony Richard?
We suck, okay? We suck. So, why are we restraining our young kids to play?
Because, I just said, you protect your locker room. You have to protect your players. If not, you look around, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Where is the locker room? Hoffman?
You have everybody. You have Dadanoff, Hoffman, Dewarak, Anderson, Armia, Peseta, Drouin. They're all there.
There, my job is secure, no problem. I'm gonna cruise along. Come on, coach.
C'est comme ça marche dans le hockey, mon là.
Non, ça marche pas de même. C'est Martin Saint-Louis, là, pis c'est pom-pom girl, là, c'est pom-pom, faut qu'il serre. Puis qu'il serre la vis.
L'an passé, c'était Dominique Trump. L'an passé, Michel Terrien. Quand ils ont fait monter les joueurs d'Américaines, ils ont-tu passé au-dessus des autres ou ils l'ont fait jouer sur la 4e ligne?
Tu peux pas, c'est pas comparable, coach.
Pourquoi?
Parce que Ducharme, il a pogné la COVID, toute la kit. Il a eu des blessures comme jamais Montréal a eu des blessures. Puis il s'est fait congédier pour ça. Parce que il n'y avait pas de club. Il y a des gars de Trois-Rivières qui montaient à Laval, puis de Laval qui montaient à
Cole Caulfield a compté combien de buts avec Dominique Trump?
Cole Caulfield, il était juste pas prêt.
Combien il a compté de buts d'exisquer avec Dominique Trump?
Ils sont tous arrivés dans un contexte perdant. Perdant, c'était perdant du début à la fin.
Ben non, ils ont gagné, ils sont ramassés en finale de la Stanley Cup.
Ah, ça, c'est l'autre après, là.
Ben,
Voilà.
il a passé du mois de juin au mois d'août avec le Stanley Cup.
Ducharme s'est fait congédier l'année d'après.
Ben non!
Ben oui!
4 mois après le Stanley Cup.
Ben c'est ça, l'année d'après.
Ben oui, mais c'est la même année. 4 mois avant, je suis en finale à la Stanley Cup. La prochaine saison commence. On n'est pas capable de gagner.
Ouais. OK, là, tu joues avec les mots, là, mais de toute façon, le gars sera en finale puis il se fait congédier après. Ça n'a pas de sens.
Ben, c'est normal, là. Qu'est-ce qu'il a fait en arrière du banc?
Non, l'année d'après, tout le monde a tombé. Tout le monde était malade. Il y a eu un paquet de blessures. Comme je te dis, là, les gars de Trois-Rivières montaient à Laval. Laval montait à Montréal. Ça n'a pas de sens.
C'est sûr, il y avait 34 joueurs en arrière de ça. Mais encore une fois, ça revient.
Il y a eu une année record de blessures. Je pense que c'était quelque chose comme 75. Je ne sais pas plus. Puis là, et voilà, Martin Saint-Louis, la déesse, le king, il rentre avec ses pom-pom girls. Il m'en vient ici, moi.
All right. Anyhow,
Ah,
we have to go at 11 o'clock here. So,
anyways, merci, coach, de m'avoir écouté.
pas de problème, mon
On
homme.
on
On te souhaite une
s'ostine,
bonne
mais on a du
soirée.
fun.
On s'en parle demain soir. On va regarder Montréal contre Nashville puis piquer sur Ben.
Oui, moi, c'est ça, je vais voir. Piqué. Piqué, ça, c'est mon homme, ça.
On va voir demain soir. Bonsoir, mon Luc.
All right.
Luc Lafortune de l'Ange Gardien, ladies and gentlemen. Bonsoir, mon Luc. On se redonne des nouvelles demain. Bye-bye. Luc Lafortune, guys. Sorry about a little bit English, French, but we apologize. I knew we have not many people, so it would be good about this. We welcome it. Too long on the few interesting. It's time to move on. Have a great night, Nicholas. Thanks so much. William Snyder, thanks so much, everybody. Danny, King of Gamer, everything like that. We appreciate for your time tonight. And that's what we got on that chat. I'm just not sure. I think would be willing to give up that first round pick. I think that is one girl for the. They would draft center next draft. They would stay on the wings. You're absolutely right about this, Gary. If the Montreal Canadiens select a center, I think for me they're really focusing Doc more as a winger at this moment. But again, they will not pick a player because the position. They're going to pick a player because of the best what they have on the board of the draft, Gary. About that one over there. That would be that mechanism. About this one over there. And that's what we got at this moment. ENORTAP at the channel about this. And then we're going to get one more time. We're going to get RC before we go. Welcome back, RC. I don't know if we can get you tonight. Last time we have a difficult time. And RC back in the house. RC, welcome
What's up?
aboard.
What's up? How you guys doing?
Good, you?
All right.
All right.
What a great game. Oh my God, what a great game today.
Yeah, it was a great game between the Toronto and the Predator. Solid game between both goaltenders. It was solid between everybody. And turned around to be an amazing, great night for sure for the Toronto Maple Leaf.
Yep. Yeah, I just watched all the other games today online. I watched the women's the women's NHL World Championship today. I watched that today. USA versus Canada. Canada beat USA 3-1 final today.
Oh wow!
Watch that.
The feminine.
Yeah. Yep.
Now 4-1 for Edmonton against the Ducks, and then we have 1-0 the Kings after the.
I just saw that. I tell you, I give you the score of that too. I just sent you that score too. Before.
Yeah, and we have 12 games tomorrow night, right?
Yep, 12 games tomorrow. Yep.
So that's what happening about this one over there.
And I got all the NFL updates for NFL for Saturday. Saturday, the NFL on June 14th. The Chiefs versus the Jaguars at 8:15, and the Seahawks versus the 49ers at 4:30. The Super Bowl is going to be at Arizona Colts this year in 2023.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
Yep. And then Sunday, the Dolphins versus the Bills at 1 o'clock. The Giants versus the Vegas Knights at 4:30 on Sunday. And the Raiders versus the Bengals at 8:15. And Monday, the 16th, the Cowboys versus the Buccaneers at 8:15. And I watched the New York Rockets. The Rockets lost 3-1 today.
Who's going to win the Lombardi, the Super Bowl?
I said maybe the Giants going to win it. I don't know who's going to win it.
You have to give us a prediction.
I said maybe it's going to be I'll say be the Giants versus the 49ers for the playoffs. Let's see who's going to win.
I go with Kansas City. Me.
Okay.
I go with the Chiefs.
All right.
I like the Chiefs.
And then, the Chiefs are playing the Jaguars. 8:15.
They're going to win that one over there. They're going to be easy after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just look at the Rockets score.
12 games
the
tomorrow
score
in
is
the
3-1. Yep. I look at the score of the Rockets game 3-1, and the shots are 42 shots and 17 shots today.
That's the second game this
And then
year that
Montreal.
happening there. Remember one time that happened that they have like dominate 50 shot and then they lose again 3-2-1 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep. And these are the games for tomorrow. These
and
are the games
Rochester are the
tomorrow.
affiliation of Buffalo Sabres.
Yep. The Vegas Knights versus the Lightning at 7 o'clock tomorrow. The Kraken versus the Boston at 7 o'clock tomorrow. The Predators versus the Kraken, the Montreal at 7 o'clock. The Dallas Stars versus the Rangers at 7 o'clock. The Hurricanes versus the Blue Jackets at 7 o'clock. The Maple Leafs versus the Detroit White Wings at 7 o'clock. The Jets versus Buffalo at 7 o'clock. Minnesota Wild versus the New York Islanders at 7:30. The Flames versus the Blues at 8 o'clock. Carolina Avalanche versus the Blackhawks at 8:30. The Senators versus the Arizona Coyotes at 9 o'clock. And the last game is the Florida Panthers versus the Vegas Knights at 10 o'clock. That's it.
Awesome. Can't wait to do that. Tomorrow we'll do the game Montreal Canadiens Nashville Predator.
Yep, and the Euro Rockets are playing Friday, June 13 at 7 o'clock versus the California Chiefs at 7 o'clock.
Awesome. Thanks so much, RJ. We wish you an amazing, great night.
Yeah, have a great night, guys.
All right. Dan will be the next on the board. Thanks so much, RJ. And then we want to wish a good night to Nicolas de Kobe Bono. Dan directly from Manitoba, Winnipeg on the beautiful, great Wednesday night. Mr. Dan, knock the door. Welcome back, Mr. Dan.
Good evening, Coach. How are you doing tonight?
Great. We miss you, buddy. We miss you. What's happening with you?
Oh, not much. Just working a lot, and, watching the Montreal Canadiens. Well, then let me ask you one question. What do you think about chances of the Jets making the second round this year?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I will tell you one more thing. I think that the Jet could go to the third round. It's all depend what happening at the trade deadline at the end. They have now a good goaltender, they have a solid quarterback, Maurice, and they have a lot of good players, top six over there. The Sheffley, the Dubois, the Heller, the Wheeler. And they're going to get, I don't know what kind of player they're going to add at the trade deadline. I would be surprised to bring more on maybe at the bottom six or top 9 players. They have veterans, Sam Gagner. They have Adam Lowry over there. And I'm telling you now, that team is real. I think it will be a fight of lions between the Winnipeg, between the Colorado, Minnesota, and the Dallas. Can't wait. This is going to be the great division to follow.
I'll tell you something. It's going to be a great playoffs. That's all I'm going to say in that division.
Yeah. Before we go, we want to wish a good night to Mr. Randy Walkman. So, yeah, will be interesting to see that. A great question. I think Winnipeg is going to be a great team to watch. I'm sure you live there, so it's fun to watch them. They have a good year. I know they lost last game 7-5, but it happens during the season. I think I love the Winnipeg Jet this year. Really a dark horse.
But you forgot one person. You've got Kyle Connor. He's looking well this year.
Of course, Kyle Connor, of course, the top 6 over there. I didn't mention his name.
He's playing amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he did not start well, right? He had a really slow start this year, but he's really hot the last 2 months for them.
Oh, for sure. I think Morrissey should win the Norris. What do you think?
It would be right now, if we have to go the Norris Trophy right now, it's going to be a nomination. I don't think so we get it. I think they have Adam Fox, they have Eric Carlson, and Ramis Dalin. But top 5, definitely Morrissey is on the top 5 Vezina Trophy.
No, but he's playing well. That's all I'm going to say. He's having a hell of a season.
We wasn't expect that, but he have an amazing, great year. He definitely the player they was expect from him 2 years ago. What they gave him that contract, but we have to give credit for him.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
My wife goes, what about those Bruins? Wow, eh?
Wow, this is another way, right? You look about the first half, you try to see, okay, what is amazing, and I think this is one of the best, best circumstances what happening in the NHL. Nobody was expecting the Boston Bruins to be where they are from the
I
game.
didn't expect that either.
Now,
another question: What do you think about the Knights' chance to win the cup? The Knights. They're not
The
playing. They're looking.
Yeah. For me, I'll be worried about to go to, like them with a goaltender with not much experience. Right now, it's happening
Yeah.
before. Jordan Bennington did it, and you have Trent Goldiner did it. But for me, they missed maybe one or two pieces of the puzzle. They are very close. The consistency for me is really my biggest problem is because after Jack Eichel, what do you have after that?
Yeah.
Eric Carlson, yeah, Nicolas Roy as a center. I'm not sure if they will
Yeah.
need a little bit better. I would love to have a better center number 2 and put Carlson number 3. But the money they make is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, no money.
All I'm going to say one person, Mark Stone.
Yeah, Max Stone is Max Stone at full healthy is maybe one of the top best winger as a two ways, for sure.
Oh,
and
for sure.
and Edmonton Oilers just score 5-1. So
My wife goes, "Yay, Carmen
yeah,
McDavid!"
look, I heard that. So
Yeah, you know what? He's unreal. Like, what do you think? 160 maybe points.
yeah. We want to say hi to Colette for you guys. Colette, say hi to Colette, and we want to
Hey,
appreciate
wait,
that.
hang on.
There you
Hang
go.
on. Say hi to him, Colin. Eric, she can say hi to you,
Hey,
Coach.
Colette.
Oh, you see my
How you doing,
sweet
Colette?
shirt. I'm
I'm
good.
good.
How are you?
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah, I'm okay. Did my
How's the
day off
weather
from
over
work.
there? How's the weather in Winnipeg, guys?
It's nice. -6.
Is it
All
nice,
week
the
it's been
weather?
nice. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great to hear that
Yeah, it's
for sure.
very nice. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, ask about Connor Bedard.
So, do you think Munchell get that Connor McDard or whatever his name is? I don't know his name,
Yeah, that would
Bedard
be
or
good if
whatever.
Montreal can get Connor Bedard for sure. Colette, that would be interesting what going happening at the draft. But we hope Connor Bedard will go with Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah, him and Caulfield and Suzuki on the first line. Wouldn't that be amazing?
That'd be yes. You cannot ask her for more about that one over there, but we're still a bit
If we get
longer to
him.
get there
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
All right, Colette. Have an amazing, great night, Colette. Dan, thanks so
You
much for the
too.
call tonight, Danny. And hopefully, Danny, you come back tomorrow for the post game Montreal Canadiens if you can.
Oh, for sure. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll call in and talk to you tomorrow. You know, I'll always will phone in and talk to you because I
we
love
always
talking
love
to you.
you, my friend. We love you guys. So thanks so much to support the Hockey Nation Live show.
You know what, Coach? Keep up the great work. You know, your podcast is great. You know, you do great work. And your play-by-play, I always listen to your play-by-play every night.
That'd be awesome about that. We appreciate that, guys. Have an amazing, great night. Dan, I look forward to see you tomorrow night.
Hey, what's the weather like there in Thailand?
I'm sorry?
So what's the weather like there in Thailand right now?
Right now, it's a little bit, the sun tried to go through the cloudy, but it was still at 36 Celsius, 37 every day.
Oh, you're just rubbing it in then, the warm weather.
It's like Florida here, Dan. It's the same thing, same weather, nothing changed. It's just beautiful. I love it, and I enjoy it.
Well, you know what, Coach, just enjoy the warm weather. You know, you deserve it.
I appreciate that. Thanks so much, Dan. I appreciate it. I can't wait to see you tomorrow night.
Okay, well, I'll phone in tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow night then.
All right. Sound good, Dan. Have a good night, buddy.
You have a good night. Enjoy the warm weather.
All right. Thank you.
Good
Have
night.
a good night, buddy. Dan Ashram, guys, directly from from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Knock the door. Thanks so much, everybody, for participation tonight. Fentally to Anaheim and Carlson to Arizona. That would be such a disaster. Nicholas, about this one over there. Yeah, it would be interesting about this. I think it was not this morning because too early here, but I think it was last night. I said, oh yeah, it was last night because I was talking about the first half of the Montreal Canadiens. I said, I will still have another half to see what we're going to draft next year. You know, we wish we would. It's over, and we can now looking about which pick we're going to get. Is it number 1? Is it number 2? Is it 6? Is it 7? Whatever it is, and I can do my work to figure out which player would be the best for the Montreal Canadiens. But long way to get there. It would be interesting. Is it? I always have a surprise. New Jersey jumped from 6 or 5 last year to be number 2. They pushed back Arizona after that, and Who's going to be out? Is it Chicago? Is it Arizona? Is it Columbus? How going to be backwards? And maybe a team like Montreal can slip in from the, between everybody and to be at the top 3 over there. The key for Montreal, I repeat, is to be the top 4. That would be the dream for me for the Montreal Canadiens. I understand Bedard's number 1, but if we can get the top 4, this would be a really pick for the Montreal Canadiens. And then hopefully Florida stay 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and that would be helping the Montreal Canadiens to get maybe a Charlie Stramel and maybe a Sandin Pelika or something else. But that would be really interesting for that. About that. Great night. 59 likes for tonight. That'd be awesome. Good night, Mr. William McClary. I apologize. Love it. The shop with liquor. Would like to see more of that. It does not hold back on. No, we love it. We love our like for sure. We love our look for sure. Nicholas, yep, I have to hope for a very yes, and Nicholas, I agree with you. And we are really glad to having each one of you guys. Yeah, I love Thailand for sure. Salut the gang. Salut mon coach, Gary. Thanks so much for you guys. This guy conclude the show tonight. Coach, which Caulfield is ski, Dax Okiski, and the first top 6 for the first serve? What other players you think who can pick up to fill up the top 6 with more talent? Well, it's a really broad question about this because you never know, King, right? And the organization Montreal Canadiens, you have 3 players come in my mind. Sean Farrell, Philippe Mézard, Owen Beck. I missed someone? I don't think so. I know I said they are top 6. I don't know how it's going to be the development, but one of the 3, Joshua Roy, one of the 4 could become a top 6. I don't say they will, but the development will be there. The only way you can get that after that is by now, maybe the top 4 they're going to pick this year. They get a Fantilli, Carlson, Bedard, Mitch Cobb, you get a good one. Can they pick up a Benson, a Jagger, a Devoski, a Stramel? Can they become a top 6? I'm not sure. And then you can go 2 ways. By trade to get, I don't know, they trade for a top 6, like Tarasenko example. Just give an example. Or they can sign a UFA to join over there. But the key about that one over there, hopefully one day we get a better center to Zuski and we become, we need to be sure Sakoski play on the second line and Doc is going to be the middle of that one over there and to add one more over there. But I think it's a really well. The Jaden Straubel is really interesting case. Straubel is another Jordan Harris, less skater. It'll be hard for the Jaden Straubel. The only difference between Jordan Harris and Straubel, Straubel is physical, same size, but Harris is so much better vision, IQ, and skater. That will be the difference between. If you want to compare Straubel, look about William Trudeau for the Laval Rocket. Similar players at the end. With everything we have in front of them, it'll be really hard. But remember, every time you pick a players, you get a pick. It's another material tools to trade for other team. So it's not negative whatever they don't make the NHL or they are not ready to make NHL. Local Mayo is good. Thanks so much, Dan, about this. No, Nicholas, just look at docs on my prediction. No money. And then sure, good work, please. Okay, I have hope Kapanen will the good gentleman. Yeah, you don't see Kapanen. Kapanen will going to be struggle at the World Junior Championship. It would be a wild card or an underrated for Kapanen. I think you have other players in front of him. He plays center for Finland. I still believe Owen Beck is in front of them, in front of him. We don't have a lot of center on the prospect. Yeah, Jan Mizak. Kapanen, similar in my eyes. I think Kapanen is a better quick release, a better scorer. Mizak, a better two-way players. But both of them are going to have a difficult time to grow trust in each other. Matt Buck, Canadian, feel like a Mighty Ducks movie team is better for that one over there. And then we have to go the same gun also about that one over there. Here you go, guys. At 11:25, I passed my bedtime. I'm supposed to be at the gym that time now. Just kidding. But what a great night. That's not about, guys. It's not about the number of the viewers. It's about the people pop up here and we have a good chat together. And that's create a community of who we are. And that's the most important things with debate, with respect. And that's make the channel better and better. Could be 95 here, but nobody talk, and or 95 people talk each other badly. Not going to work. Small, quality versus quantity. That's my mom said that to me all the time. Thanks so much, Mr. Dan. Really kind of you. Just sub on your podcast. Here we go. Thanks so much, Mr. Danny. Danny is always a nice guy. Try to helping everybody, and that's why we got Danny as the captain of the Hockey Nation Live show. Thanks so much.
What if I open my soul? Here I stand by myself on my own. What if I lose all control?
Here we go. I got it. You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. You have greatness inside of you. 5-1 Oilers Edmonton against the Ducks at the middle of the game. And then after 1-1, the Sharks versus the Los Angeles Kings. Let's conclude the 4 game we have. Toronto win, and then the Flyers win. Until next time, my friend, we wish you an amazing, great night, an amazing, great, sweet dream. Be back tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, with the gold ENORTAP. Until then, I wish you an amazing, great night, and be well, BL. Find a way not only dominate your day, find a way to dominate the first half of what? I see RG said 2023. Had an amazing great night, everybody. Thanks so much. All the moderators, all the people come to the post game. And then, of course, all the people in the chat, the Gary, the Nicholas, and so many in the chat. You guys make this show so much fun, so much great again. And have an amazing great night, everybody. Mike Box, William Snyder, William McClary, Dan Asham, Colette Asham, RJ Calabre, Luciano, ENORTAP, Danny T, Sienna, and we have Nicholas earlier. We have so many people to thanks, guys, tonight. Matt Ball, thanks so much. Matt Ball, Chicago was there earlier too. So many people was here tonight, guys. Have an amazing great night. I'll see you tomorrow night. Well said, King. Merci, mon Luc. Nicholas, thanks so much, buddy. Thanks so much.
You showed in your way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now.
Danny, the big head, Luciano now. He's thinking he's the best of the best.
Should I say so? We're just putting on a show.
Oh, 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 oh. Booyah!